The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
Come on. Come on.
Somebody gotta say this shit, so piss a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. So don't think them shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not the average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting. Fuck red, white, and blue. Earth they nerve like militias in the booth. Spit that word like the wisdom in the tooth. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all all, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay asleep? Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet to this motherfucker boil. There's no more talk. Through the grave y'all walk. I talk for the slave from the grave. It's war.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, 5, 22, 2021. Somebody gotta say this shit. Oh, shit. They done got your boy in the kitchen. What it do? I'm in my kitchen making some shit. Now, I am Irks the Nerve, a.k.a. Mr. Somebody. Everybody, somebody got to say this shit. Thank you for joining me from the kitchen. I am here. This is my first live stream. New kitchen. This is my new kitchen. Let me cut on the light here. Shine a little light on the situation. This is my shit. As you may or may not know, my family members do know, and my loved ones do understand and know that I ended a 14-year relationship due to unforeseeable circumstances. And it was a rocky road to get to this point right here, but I am here. I feel great, and I'm happy. So today, now, if you've been paying attention, I've been doing some magic in my new kitchen now. I've been cooking. I've been putting some shit together and making sure all my utensils is in its proper place, But I've been cooking, so I've been making shit. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm in my bed. I know I'm in my best frame, man. Check this out. All right, so this is salad. I've been eating like a rabbit for about 4 or 5 days. This will be the 5th, maybe the 6th. Good salad, fresh salad. Cucumber. Yeah, but thank you again for coming. We about to make some beet juice. Now, I was talking to my cousin. Let me bring them in, matter of fact. Let me get off solo. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard right now, but let me see if I'm doing this right. Hey, can you hear me?
What's up, cuz? Yeah, I can hear you.
What up, Cuddy? How you doing, man? Breaking up a little bit.
I said I'm on a fishing trip. We on the water right now.
Yeah, you're on vacation, ain't you?
Yeah. Nice little birthday weekend from.
Much needed vacation for a hard-working man. I get it.
Well, it's a birthday celebration for my brother, man.
Yeah, it's a birthday
Happy
celebration
birthday.
vacation.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
happy birthday to my brother. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Montre. He's doing it the right way, taking vacation, taking fishing trips, celebrating his day the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I was telling him, that me and you was talking, and I was telling you that I was making beet juice. And you was like, beet juice. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We both know that beets ain't the greatest tasting vegetable, fruit, vegetable, whatever, on the planet. But nonetheless, it's very, very, very healthy. Very healthy. Beets is good for blood flow, blood circulation. I got canned beets. I have, this is a fresh beet right here. And I'm about to cut that up. And I already got something made in my little thingy bobber right here. But other than that, I'm gonna add some strawberries. Kind of still wet, and I'm add some grapes. So other than that, hold on. My other partner's in the back waiting for me. AP Apocalypse. Let me add him to the stream. What you say, AP?
Big Irk, what's really good?
It's cutting out.
Man, Irk in the kitchen, bro. I'm just cooking. No, you good. You sound great.
Okay. What you making? Beets? For real?
Beet juice?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, I'm a cook and all, but that's not my element right there.
Hold on, AP. You a chef now. You a chef.
Look,
you made some beet recipes now. Come on now.
Look, usually when I make beats, I got like a TR-808 or an Ulysses SR-16, Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, MTV Music Generator. That's the only way I make beats.
We ain't talking about those beats.
But I'm saying though, you don't like to play with words.
Ace know about those beats.
I need to get at that cat there. But yeah, I got 30 years culinary experience, but I am not gonna lie. I am not a fan of beats. There are some places I have worked at that have had recipes, including beats, as far as on their menu. And I've had to make those via recipe. But cooking by myself on my own, no, I don't do beats in any capacity. Like,
ain't it funny how when you're invited to Thanksgiving dinner, your grandma, everything, the whole spread, and the beets is the least touched dish in the Thanksgiving entourage.
See, to me, beets. I think the beet is actually a vegetable, not a fruit. But anyway, to me, beets are like the vegetable version of what is that horrible holiday cake everybody hates? It comes in a big can. What is that? Y'all know what I'm talking about? That crappy holiday cake that one asshole brings every holiday that nobody eats.
The pound cake. The pound cake.
That's what the beet is to me. Yeah.
Look, cuz.
I hate pound cake.
Beet.
You are not drinking.
It's zero alcohol, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to make sure that I had to make sure that was shown before I
me and you was about to have a problem. Me and you was about to have a problem. I was about to say, hold on.
I don't understand the point of non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, I got supervision over here, man.
Yeah, you doing right, man. You doing right.
Yeah, man. So what's back to these beats, man? You gotta be back to these beats. You have to be totally honest with me at the end of your beet juice extravaganza about how it tastes.
I want her to kind of walk us through the process. I ain't gonna lie, I'm curious.
Yeah, I think that he is
Well, right
making
now,
up his own process right now.
Is he making it up as he go along?
I am. But it's with research though. It's with research. What I did was
Way to do your homework.
I did my homework. I understand what the physical healthy properties that beet juice has. And that's why I decided to go with it. I'm trying to do the little healthy eating thing, the 60-40, 60 vegetables and fruits and 40 meat, fish and
but what complements the taste?
I mean, I'm hoping the strawberries will make it,
No, because you're going to have to add something else to it.
So
like what?
So you got to cut. So you got to cut it.
Put it to taste. You got to put something in there,
Yeah,
taste it, put something in there, taste it.
Yeah, hey, Jafar, Irk,
Go ahead.
are you doing taste tests along the process just to see what tastes right with it?
I'm about to do
and
a
what
taste
it
test
means?
right now.
Yep, a good cook
I'm about
always
to taste it right now.
Yeah, don't wait till it gets done. Taste it as you
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's all right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I see that look on your face.
Exactly. In poker,
I mean,
we call that a tell. And I can tell that shit nasty as fuck.
Oh, yeah, he got 100. So, hey, what's it missing? What's it missing, Irk? What's it missing?
Sweetness.
Taste.
It's missing sweet.
Try. It needs
I'm
some
gonna go ahead
sweetness.
and do what she said and put the lemon in and see what that does. I'm gonna
Hey,
grab a
try
little bit of
honey.
lemon.
And lemon's gonna make it more sour than sweet. You got
Try
anything
honey.
sweet? You got some
I know
honey?
you got some honey in there.
Yeah. Oh, little honey.
I got honey.
That's some more natural sweetener.
Yeah, more natural sweetness.
Okay, so kiwi and I got strawberries. I haven't added it yet. You think I should go ahead and add that first?
You got some other juice that's like.
I mean, what do you use? You got a blender or a Cuisinart or something? Are you trying to like make it like a smoothie?
Yeah, I'm using a blender.
Okay, well, just dice that fruit up a little bit. But you got some kiwi and what else you working with? I can't really see the kiwi. What else you got? Some strawberry?
Okay, I got kiwi. I already added grapes. I got kiwi.
Please.
I already added grapes. And
Blueberry.
Please tell me the grapes are seedless.
The grapes didn't help as far as the sweetness goes. No, it didn't.
Are the grapes seedless?
I can't hear you.
I said, are the grapes seedless?
No.
If those grapes got seed, okay, good. Well, whatever smoothie concoction you make, you're gonna have to strain it off, bro. Unless you want to taste those seeds, that's up to you. But definitely throw some honey in with it for sweet.
I apologize, bro. I didn't hear what you said. You said, do they have seeds in it? Yes, they do.
Okay. Well, either you're gonna have to strain that smoothie, blend off, or you can just leave the seeds. I mean, that's on
Take yourself off mute. Hey, Trey, you on mute, man. Take yourself on mute. Take yourself off mute when you want to speak.
Hey, do something.
Yeah. How's it taste? Did you already add the stuff in there?
I haven't added the strawberries yet. I'm cutting up strawberries right now. And I'm gonna add lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and add lemon with the strawberries and see if that'll add the sweetness to it. I don't know. Like I said, this is my kitchen, so I can do what the fuck I want to.
And lemon's gonna give it a little more of a sour taste as opposed to sweet. If you want for more of a sweet, that kiwi and strawberry.
As long as it tastes that. As long as it tastes that rotten tomato.
Yeah. Irks making a ghetto V8.
Ghetto V8. Beets have a strange. Beets have a strange aftertaste.
Exactly. Another reason. Okay, like as a veggie, you ever had bok choy?
Well, let's see what this will do.
Let's see what you got.
Now, regardless if it tastes as good or not, I'm still going to drink it because I paid for it, and the benefits outweigh the benefits. The health benefits outweigh the taste. So it's like, you know, it's like when the Rocky takes the raw egg every morning. You know, it tastes horrible, but you're going to take it anyway because of the benefits. So now I'm about to do kiwi.
Okay.
After I do my taste test. Lord have mercy. This is what single men. What you say?
No, I like how you're tasting it.
I wouldn't have done it if you. I wouldn't have done it if you and Adrian A-Trey didn't say that.
Yeah. Whenever you cooking, you always taste as you go, bro. Always. I don't care if it's a bologna and egg sandwich. I don't care. You taste as you go.
It's getting better. It's getting better. The taste is getting better.
I'm telling you, throw a little bit of honey in there.
I'm not going to add this extra beet in here. I have I had plenty of them. I'm not going to add it. I think it's enough beets already.
They had a sale on beet today. You just went beet.
They had a sale on beets, and I went crazy. Never go to the grocery store high. Nah, I'm gonna switch. But
that's time to go.
That's the best time to go.
I'll be there cutting up, man. I'll be like a 4-year-old going down the house, riding on the back of the basket. I'm having a ball. Especially finding all the shit that I didn't know. Yeah,
so what you plan on doing later on tonight, Mr. Peacock?
Okay, we're gonna go do kayaking.
Yeah, what?
And we're gonna go on the barge. I mean the barge with pontoons and fishing. I mean just all type of stuff, man. Do the bonfire thing.
Oh man,
I'm at the
kayaking, bro.
I'm a plan.
Shit.
Huh? Yeah, that's the plan.
You know, kayak is my shit.
You know that this stuff tastes just like
What?
Just like real honey. Yeah. Just like it.
Yeah, you should.
I'll have them make a trip eventually. So what's the verdict on that beet juice?
I don't know yet. I'm still blended.
Dog shit, dog shit. Like your dog. She said, Mama, she missed you too. I said, I know. What kind of movie? Oh, the baby movie. Okay.
Now I'm about to add the kiwi.
I wasn't thinking that.
And that is the last of. I was going to add this ginger root. I was going to add ginger root.
No.
That's
I was reading. You know, I'm a book reading nigga. You know, I'm
ginger
one of
is
them.
bitter. Ginger is bitter, and you say you're going to
So you saying don't mix the sweets?
Yeah,
You know, bitters are good for you.
I know, but you don't. I mean, you know, it's your taste buds, bro.
he said it's your taste buds. No, I'm not gonna do it to myself, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, I'm simply saying if you're going for sweet, you don't want to add a bitter ingredient like I don't know, ginger root. Oh,
He said, "What the fuck?"
are you making me nervous in the kitchen?
Of course.
I make you nervous in the kitchen. Hold on, man. Hold on. Man, you don't respect my body, man. You don't respect my body of work. Hold on.
See, that's
Hold
what
on.
it is.
Let me show you something.
We got two different diets.
Let me show you.
I got one right here. Look at it.
It's a jerk.
Okay.
That's a jerk. Respect my body.
See,
I know how to do this.
We got two different diets. Like, if you were like, I don't know, cutting up a rack of lamb or something, I'd be like, okay. But I don't know nothing about beet juice.
You don't fuck with, you don't.
No, but you're doing
I didn't say I was making it. I didn't say I was making it because it tastes good.
Right. I understand you're going for the health benefits, and I don't know nothing about cooking for health. I'm the last guy you should ask for healthy recipes.
That's the trip I go be quick.
He's the last guy you should ask for healthy recipes.
Last, I mean, if anything, you put me up on game.
I am put you out. I'm pushing
I'm gonna put you out.
Strawberry and kiwi. Strawberry and kiwi.
And see,
Hey, Trey, the lemon juice
That
works.
did it.
Make a big juice.
That did it.
I did it.
The lemon juice works.
Strawberry kiwi. That did it. It's around your
see
phone.
that strawberry kiwi.
With the lemon juice, it works. Yeah, it works.
And see that strawberry kiwi. See, that's two good natural sweets. So that's what you going for. You know what I'm saying? That's all the dumping a bunch of sugar.
Yeah, kiwi is what did it.
Now, kiwi as a fruit, it's a little more expensive, but I'm a fan of it. I like kiwi.
Kiwi's good. Kiwi's real good.
Yeah, it's just expensive.
Very expensive.
That's something else I more like handle more so at work than on my own. But you know, when I have been able to afford it on my own and get my hands on it, you know, I rock with it.
Yeah.
All right,
Man, so basically I'm doing this live to let everybody know. That Irk the Nerve is okay. I'm fine. In my new apartment, in my new kitchen. I know y'all haven't seen many live streams from me, but I'm letting you know that all the platforms that we are running, we are controlling, are going to be back in action starting next weekend with Ill's World Podcast. We are starting this weekend, Sunday, with Mayhem. Apocalypse, will you go ahead and tell them about Mayhem real quick?
I would be more than happy to do more than shameless promo. Due to circumstances that were unforeseen, we did have to cancel this Monday's edition of Mayhem. Yet, Mr. Irk, somebody, Irk the Nerve, what I like to call him, Master Awards, we have concocted a plan to hit y'all with a two-piece. Yeah, that's right, two-piece Mayhem back-to-back. Starting tomorrow night, we will follow up we will follow up our greatest matches version. This time, WCW style. Follow up from the show 2 weeks ago. Headlining Mayhem. Ricky, the two-piece. We are coming back the next night. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Next night, Monday. Another special edition of Mayhem. Mr. Irk, somebody and myself worked hard on this one, and we are definitely calling this one Simply Mayhem NWO edition, volume 1. That's right. A lot of homework, a lot of digging. We are finally doing it. This is a show he pitched several months back. We're finally getting to it. The NWO special, volume 1. So there's your 2-piece starting this weekend, like Mr. Irk, somebody said. Headlining Mayhem Part 2, WCW style, and NWO Volume 1. That edition of Mayhem's coming this Monday. That's how we're going to close the weekend and start the week. Got some other new podcasts we're working on. Everybody's working hard. It's going to feel good to be back. You ho! Yeah.
You ho! Like I said, all three platforms will be back up and running hardcore. I got good peoples that I work with. I got really good, decent men who understand what men go through. And, you know, I had a situation where I had to uproot my living arrangements.
Lord, what happened? Hey. Hello. What happened to her?
Spread.
What happened to her?
Just spread on us, didn't he?
I know. That's Dipset on us.
Didn't he?
Straight Dipset. That's
the host Dipsets on his own show.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. See, he drank that concoction and he probably mutated into something.
Oh, yeah, go back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, on my secondary line.
Yeah, like the host of the show cannot leave. Like, even I know that.
Ever. Something must have happened.
Sarah from outside cup.
No, where they at?
Well,
he just did straight up. Let me.
He has been working on trying to get us off this StreamYard. They live stream software is kind of janky.
She said you were drinking water.
Yeah. So he got some alternative.
Yeah.
You got him alternative.
He's working on it because they're gonna start simulcasting all the New Hope podcast, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But
that's what's up.
I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube and the gram. But for right now, we still stuck with StreamYard. Long story short, the way I explained it, they software is a little janky. The way we want to get this shit done, we definitely have to streaming software. That's the shit he's working on. So he just keeps everybody updated. He on top of it. That's what I call the master four. I got full confidence in him. I need y'all to score.
He's back, but
yeah, he's back.
I see he's back. They said nothing though.
No, I don't think he's got his audio on.
Man, I'm back at goddamn phone. The stupidest phone ever. Every time I go into the street, every time I get a phone call, right on your head, supposed to throw me the fuck off. Give me a minute.
All right.
What happened to him? I ain't even hear what he said.
Something about his phone. Long story short.
What is he doing?
Hey, bro, there's no
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Not even close.
StreamYard gets on my fucking nerves. I don't understand why. Why do I got to get kicked out of my own stream every time my phone rings? Tell me. Tell me why. Something that I need to do to stop that from happening, because it gets on my fucking nerves. Do I need to go in to my something fucking irritating? Doing a goddamn live stream, one phone call throws me out.
Well, I know the way you explained it as far as us trying to make the switch. You know, you broke it down saying that as far as StreamYard, you know what I'm saying? They're a little buggy and janky with it. Oh, dang it. You see, I was thinking that after you drank your concoction, you mutated into something. Like, I don't know. That's what I thought.
I made my beet juice. What I did was I made my beet juice.
Okay.
Made it, tasted it, tastes good. I'm gonna let it freeze. I'm gonna put it in this container, and I'm gonna drink it periodically throughout the week. I'm not gonna be happy about it because it doesn't taste the best, but it's doable. I'm going to drink it because I bought it. So we're now.
You better drink it.
Now I'm about to pay for it, so I'm gonna eat it. Now I'm about to prepare me a lunch salad.
Right.
I'm about to prepare a lunch salad, and I'm.
What all you have in your salad?
I got celery, I got carrots, I got tomato, I got cabbage, I got lettuce, and cucumber.
Okay. Wow, you got a lot going on.
And then I'm gonna add this chicken to my salad, and I'm gonna call it a lunch.
There you go. That's what's up. I used to make this grilled chicken club salad. That's what, like, you know, personally, for me, it's, you know, at the spot or whatever. I'm a fan of I'm a big fan of the darker green, so I would usually make it with like romaine as opposed to just regular iceberg lettuce. And then I have like a little bit of bacon, like smoked apples with bacon. I really wanted to stuff with it. You know, then there's some standards: my tomatoes, cucumbers, a little Monterey Jack cheese.
That sounds good.
That's about the best salad recipe I ever
sounds good.
Well, like, this is when I was getting into more salads, and it's like, okay, if I at least throw some grilled chicken in there with some kind of protein, because now a side salad, that's one thing, but if I'm gonna have an entree salad of any capacity, I gotta have a protein in it. So that was my grilled chicken club. So,
yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I would saute some onions. I dice up some onions and saute them off, and then after they cool, throw them in there with it. You know, make little versions of it. Sometimes I do a Mexicali version. You know, I get that adobo seasoning and do the chicken with that. Like some fire roasted corn and some sweet peppers. Feel me? So I'm gonna make little different versions of it. But I'm definitely a sucker.
Hey man,
Yo,
Apocalypse, you're gonna have to show me some. You're gonna have to hook me up with some recipes, G. I'm a single man, so I gotta be able to feed myself now.
Right.
I ain't no slouch. I ain't no slouch with it though.
That's the thing with you being single. I gotta make sure it's stuff that's kind of scaled down and it's practical for you. Because cooking for one is a little hard, but you know what I'm saying. I definitely can throw you a couple of like really quick, easy recipes and something you can eat on for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how healthy it's gonna be, but are you in the shit like squash, zucchini, stuff like that?
Squash, zucchini, I kills it. I kills it all.
Look, I got a cool all veggie skillet you can make, okay? Real quick, just off the top of the head. Just get you some zucchini. That's some squash, okay? I guess the healthiest oil as far as what you can stand. I don't know, maybe like peanut oil, maybe olive oil. Okay, but rub it down with that, and whether you do it on the stove or in the oven, but like roast them off a little bit, okay. Then just dice them up. As far as the zucchini and the squash, and then if you want to add something like some celery, and some, maybe even a little broccoli, you know what I'm saying? Whatever season you like, and then just saute it off. You know, you can even add your little veggie broth. Okay, reduce it down some. Boom. You got your cool little veggie skillet you can eat on for a couple days.
Sounds good.
But yeah, you definitely want to take that zucchini and that squash and roast them off. And sometimes you just do it right on the stove. You want to roast them in the oven. You know what I'm saying? Either, but then roast them off a little bit. Like I said, dice them up. Tell you some I would say some broccoli, and then if you want to rock some kind of sweet hit with it, and then saute it, let it get a good crisp on whatever.
My kitchen looks like the inside. My refrigerator looks like the inside of a rabbit's stomach. It really does.
Why you say that, bro?
I have every fruit and vegetable that I can afford.
Right.
In my refrigerator right now.
Okay. But yeah,
I decided. I mean, I'm filling up my own fridge. I'm filling up my own fridge. I'm filling up my own cupboards and cabinets. So I'm like, what the hell do I eat when I'm eating for myself? How do I want to eat? So, being that I have a chance of making my own meals, I decide what I eat. I figured, hey, let's try this healthy kick shit and see where it gets me. Lord knows, I'm not the healthiest motherfucker on the planet.
Right, but you trying, and that's and you make an effort, and that's a start. Another thing you can do with that little veggie skillet I gave you, man, if you in the brown rice, you can make some brown rice separately. Okay, pour it in with the sauteed veggies after you strain it off and it's done. Throw you like a veggie broth in there. Okay, turn that heat down. Let it reduce down some. Bang. You got your veggie and rice skillet. You can eat on it for a couple of days easily. And I literally just came up with that off the top of the head. Like, damn, I just gave you a recipe. I need my check, bro.
I'll send it to you soon.
No,
soon as I get it.
No. Tell Rich Sham to send me that check.
He gonna send it. I promise you that.
He gonna send a check. He gonna send us a check, bro. But yeah, there's a cool little veggie.
Man, I didn't want shit. Hey, yo, check this out. Damn, I gotta open up my cabinet. Have you ever heard of black rice?
I've heard of it. I've only seen it on TV. I have never personally seen it, worked with it. cooked it, eaten it. I'm curious about it though. Like you got
Really
some.
good. It's really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you make with it?
Hold on, okay.
Okay. Ooh, and it's organic. Yeah, that shit's expensive. That was probably what, $10?
And it's good though. Yeah. Yeah. But it's good.
Okay, so what do you make
I don't think it was $10. It was about like $5.
Okay, so what do you make it with? What do you
$5 a bag.
Okay. What do you make it with?
I've added to my oat.
Okay.
I added to my oatmeal in the morning. I've also added it. I've also add brown rice to it and use it, make it as a side. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, a really cool way. Whether you got that black rice, your brown rice, whatever rice you're doing, like when you think about it for like dinner as a side dish, have some veggie based broth laying around. Okay. Or veggie
based broth. Yeah.
Yeah. You can either get the broth, okay, or you can get the veggie base. Either one. Just like your beef broth or beef base, you know what I'm saying? But they have veggie versions of all that, bro. And you can make some cool rice dishes with it. Or anything. Like that. Like I said, that veggie skillet recipe with the rice, I'm telling you, man, you get a veggie base or veggie broth with that, and like when both of them are done and let it simmer in it and cook down and reduce, bro, it's gonna do something to you. I'm throwing you recipes. I just think impromptu. I'm freestyling off the top of the dome. Think about that. Man, I really need to walk in win this fucking game.
I need every recipe I can get, G. Especially if it saves my, if it puts a little ease on my pocketbook.
Well, see, like I said, purse. Like a veggie skillet, that's something you can make on a Sunday.
Coin purse.
Right.
Thing.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That veggie skillet, that's something you can make on a Sunday.
As long as I can save money.
Yeah. And see, like I said, that veggie skillet, that's something you can make on a Sunday, right? Take your a nice little portion of it to work that Monday, and then probably eat you like another portion of it when you get in, sometime Monday evening. Shit like that. Because you're stretching your dollar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like for example, here's where a lot of restaurants screw up. This is one of the big difference between like a corporate chain, like Cracker Barrel, and like a mom and pop's place, okay? Most mom and pop places, they're going to use, on average, more fresher ingredients. And therefore try to make as many menu items out of those ingredients. And limiting frozen, canned, or anything that's pre-packaged, okay? I've worked in places that make their own fucking mayo. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, one place in particular, it's been closed for years, but it was this place here in Louisville called the Zephyr Cove. They had a sweet red pepper mayo. Okay? Dude, I put this thing on because it went on their burgers and they had a club sandwich. I mean, they had a big club. I mean, it was a $15 club. But if you I would put that sweet pepper mayo on like all kind of stuff, like for my employee meals. So it's stuff like that, man. So when you talk about taking that attitude and cooking at home like that, same thing applies. The more stuff you get out of a fresh ingredient, the more you stretching your dollar. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like that veggie skillet, you make that on a Sunday, you can eat on that to possibly at least Monday, if not Tuesday. Because it's just you.
What would you say? What would you say to a single man that does grocery shopping on his own?
Keep it simple.
You
Keep it
deal
within
you
your
deal in the
means.
culinary you deal in the culinary fields. What would you say as far as man goes who quite experienced in cooking? Not saying that
Oh,
that's the case for me. There's dishes that there's some dishes that I have
right.
under my belt that that I
Mm-hmm.
know I can make work for me and will sustain me uh, for years. But what
Right.
I'm saying is, should I buy more?
So
Should
what?
I buy more
Oh,
box
well,
foods? Should I go for?
I'm
Go ahead.
always stress fresh ingredients. Now, certain box stuff and canned stuff, yeah, that's a matter of convenience and practicality. Okay, and that's cool. You want to balance it out, but overall, fresh stuff, because you can make more things with it, and it's gonna last you longer. You stretching that dollar. That is the bottom line, particularly as a single man. So all
That's the
you
dollar.
single
That's the
fellas
bottom
out
line. Yeah.
there, all you single fellas out there, especially if you're new to being out on your own, and if you're not well versed in culinary, you definitely want to keep it simple. Yet I stress use fresh ingredients, buy fresh food when possible. All right, you're gonna get multiple recipes. You're gonna stretch that dollar. Okay, that's the bottom line. Like I said, box and can, they have their conveniences and practicality. Yet overall, fresh food always rules. It does, and it tastes better. It tastes better. No matter what you make.
Yep.
Whether you're got more of an average diet, whether you want to go more healthy, places I've been working at last few years, a lot more, vegan friendly recipes on these menus that I've been having to learn. So no matter what style of cooking you're doing, fresh food is always better, particularly all you single guys. For real. So you want to slow on that DoorDash and Grubhub. Fresh food, always.
That means when you go fresh, that means that you're gonna have to put in more time for preparation, correct?
True. But see, to me, everything's poker, man. Risk versus reward. It'll be worth it. Like, for example, that veggie skillet recipe.
Yeah.
Like I said, as a single guy by yourself, you make that on a Sunday, that's gonna last you well through Monday, possibly through Tuesday. Easily.
Yeah.
With what? Zucchini. What I say? Well, let's just say whatever veggies. So let's say zucchini, squash, broccoli.
Squash.
You want to throw another veggie in there and some rice. And then either your veggie base or your veggie broth. Okay. Boom. It's a difference between making something to eat and making a meal. And as a single guy, you gotta make meals, man. You can't just live on sandwiches. Okay. And that's where those fresher ingredients come in. And you can get more creative too. That's how you can make it a little more fun and challenging for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like for your breakfast, okay, you go from your standard scrambled egg.
That's
okay,
good
now
to
you're
put.
working up. Like I'm saying, for example, like with scrambled eggs. All right. Put on your scrambled eggs. Next thing you know, now you're working on your omelets. Next thing you know, you might decide to get real ill. Like, I'm going to do a whole frittata. The point of the matter is, fresh ingredients, it adds that inspiration. Because you feel like being creative. Because you're not cracking open another can or opening up another box and slapping something in the microwave. You know what I mean? And especially as a single dude.
Exactly.
Hey.
My thing is, I hate microwave foods. I hate microwave foods. And for real, me coming out of a relationship where I got fed home cooked meals 95% of the time,
right.
I'm used to eating home cooked meals. You know what I'm saying? So it was very rare. It was very rare in my circumstances at that time. Cooked meal usually all the time.
Exactly.
So coming from where you don't get that anymore, it's like you gotta be able to fill it in yourself. And like you said, AP, it makes sense, man. You don't want to eat sandwiches all night. Now let me tell you, my first week here, my first week in my own apartment was rough as fuck. And let me tell you, I was living off salmon patties. Making salmon patties, you know, slapping in between some bread, you're eating. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my partner, peace to SGSTS Sense, my partner Sense told me, you know, because sometimes I'm an idiot. He told me, you don't want to eat too much salmon at once. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, yeah, it does make sense. You know, so I cut down, started buying vegetables and shit like that with my repertoire. But now, when my first time doing a full shopping list, I just went big. Let's do majority vegetables, and you know, I got chicken and fish in my freezer, but I do want to go. I want to start. You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I started with, you know what I'm saying, the healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just the healthy vegetables and fruits on the list that you know. You know, so I got that first. Then got stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The little shit that, you know what I'm saying, not everybody grabs. But I got the usual suspects when it comes to fruits and vegetables. Then I got the not so usual. And hey man, I'm gonna try it out and see how it works.
Hey, but that's okay because see, you're starting good habits. You know what I'm saying? You from a culinary point of view, you're already establishing a pattern of behavior that not only do you want to maintain, you want to build it. You know what I'm saying? So you started with good habits. And
yes, sir.
Dude, hey.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start, like you said, AP, I'm trying to start a good habits, eat good, eat healthy, and make it a routine.
Right. And see, not just for me, man. I mean, you know the technology exists, bro. There is a bundle of cool veggie-based recipes, you know, from pasta dishes to salads. You know, there's all kind of veggie lasagna recipes, stuff like that. So you kind of don't feel like you're missing out on stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's a common complaint I've always heard from people when they do want to eat healthier. You know, they start thinking about all the stuff they're gonna miss. Oh man, no more cheeseburgers, no more.
Yeah, they want the taste of meat. They want the taste of red meat. They want to taste. I get what you're saying.
Right. So, you know, just like with anything else, man. I know you're smart. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do your homework, and there's a whole world when you talk about veggie-based recipes as far as culinary. I'm still playing catch up. You know, I can tell you what I know, but there's a whole vast world out there, man. It's been a whole movement for the good part of the 2000s, man. You know, and then when you talk about, once again, being a single guy, and we talk about your culinary budget, yeah, veggies help because they, like anything else, you know, if you store them properly, they can last you a while. And you can get multiple things out of it. Multiple.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you know, years back, I had a pretty
J-Wall said,
go ahead.
My man J-Wall said he was going to jump in and join us, but I think he's still doing honeydews, and we got to do our honeydews, especially if you have a honey that's worth it. So if you got honeydews and you got a honey that's worth it, do your honeydews now. I was there. I've been there doing honeydews. Don't mind it. But either way it goes, man.
I don't know what the honeydews are or whatever.
Honey do this, honey do this, honey do that.
I don't get that because I get a whole lot of.
You a single man, right?
No, I'm saying when I wasn't. Anytime I've been in a relationship, it was never, honey, can you do this? It's like, hey, you sorry, fuck. When you gonna get off your ass?
Oh shit! Hey, I may have had something similar said to me.
No, I'm saying
maybe not those exact words.
No, I'm saying verbatim, word for word, what I'm accustomed. I wish a bitch would say, honey, would you do something? I'm waiting for the day still. No, once I'm in a relationship, it's a whole lot of, look, nigga, what the fuck? And, you know, yeah, I get a whole lot of that. Get a whole lot of that.
Oh, shit. That's my,
I'm sure.
That's my man, AT.
Look, y'all don't even want them problems for real. You really do not want to know the real on my dating/relationship history, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, it is an X-Fam. It's an X-Fam for real. It's bad. But I get what you're saying. The honeydew this, honey do that. Never stops. Never stops. It's how they are, though, man. It's always
that's the part. That's the part of it, bro. You know how it go, man.
It's like, why do I gotta keep proving I love you? Like, this is getting fucking
retarded. You've heard labor of love. You've heard that phrase before.
Yeah.
Labor of love. We don't know who coined it, but
somebody
labor of love always happens. The labor part always seems to fall down on the male humanoid, but
yeah. Why do I gotta keep working to prove I love you? Like, if you don't get it by now, like, fuck you. Plus, your friend's hotter and cooler anyway. But anyway.
It comes with the Disney. That's the Disney destiny. The Disney design destiny of a relationship.
No.
You know, the knight in shining armor shit. You know how that shit go.
Well, okay, we are definitely living in two different universes because my movie analogy comes nowhere close to yours, let alone Disney. Well, technically it is Disney because the studio that put the movie out touched on the picture. But no, a lot of these chicks got what I call pretty women syndrome. So, thank you, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
The pretty woman syndrome, huh?
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that.
That's what they got. For real.
Don't let me get.
Dude, I love that movie. I'm not. For real. I'm a billionaire. I done slept with some of the baddest whores. I fall in love with Julia Roberts. Like, really? The fuck out of her. They should have let me make that movie. It would have been 15 minutes. It wouldn't even been a movie. What they call it in film school? A short. Yeah, they got pretty women syndrome. They all want to be rescued. And half of them don't deserve to be rescued.
I know I hated that movie. when I was a kid. I hated that fucking movie.
Bro, I am a movie junkie, okay, but the genre I detest the most is the romantic comedy, okay? That is the most overly cliched, written, contrived, delusional genre film out there. All right, so I'm not a fan of the romantic comedy as a whole. And just when it couldn't get any worse, Pretty Woman came out, and it just, it's like, let's play another really shitty bad practical joke on men and how relationships are supposed to be. Yeah. It gave a whole generation of women this like I said, this Superman syndrome. I mean, come on, man. You know how E40 said it, man.
I'm gonna say at least we had it though. At least like my son and my my 20-year-old son, he'll be 21 this year in September.
Okay.
My 22 this year, and my 9th be 20 this year. I am bad with numbers and birthday birthday ages. With that said, that is correct for 3 of my older children. I feel sorry for that generation.
Oh, this whole
I feel sorry for that generation. At least we had the facade, the illusion of love, and possibly being able to achieve love. You know what I'm saying, and obtain it. You know, this generation don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about no love. It's all materialism. It's all crazy shit. They don't give a fuck about love. They don't give a fuck about loyalty. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And it's so bad that the older motherfuckers that came before them are so influenced that they're doing young shit. You stupid bitch. You've been through all of the whole phases that is available. You're going through another. You see the generation behind us doing shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You were supposed to learn something. It's crazy. The dudes out here ain't even trying. The dudes ain't even trying no more. A lot of dudes in my generation, these motherfuckers they want to live homeless. They don't even want to try. They're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, 2 things real quick. When you talk about, like you said, chicks our age.
Whoever jumped in.
Where's J-Wall?
Whoever jumped.
Hold on, everybody's breaking up.
I ain't gonna be, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. So if you want to jump in the conversation, please feel free. But just having a conversation about shit. I made some beet juice. Let me show you real quick.
Beet juice.
Show them real quick. I make my beet juice.
There it is. Yeah. You gotta show the finished product, bro. You gotta do your infomercial.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the energy commercial. The health benefits of beet juice. Good for blood flow. Good for cardiovascular. Good for cardiovascular health, from what I understand. Shit tastes horrible.
Well, they keep you hard.
I added thanks to A Trey. Happy birthday, my Trey. I was told by members of their party that I should add lemon juice to my concoction. I did so. And kiwi, and it tastes a whole lot better than it did. So with that being said, this is what I'm gonna be drinking. Hopefully I can kill it off in a week's time. What you think, AT? You think I can kill it off in a week's time?
Oh yeah. I mean, you talking about your standard 16-ounce cup, one of those a day at least. Did you say it's also good for kind of like flushing out the system, and isn't it kind of like a diuretic of some sort? Okay.
Yep, it's also a diuretic.
All right. Well, yeah, I'd say your standard 16-ounce cup once a day, and today's Saturday. Yeah, you should have it knocked off by Thursday, Friday next week. Uh-oh. I feel it coming on. I feel it coming on.
What you feel it coming on? What's coming on?
I feel another shameless plug coming on.
Uh-oh. Go for it.
Oh, look. I don't even know why y'all playing games with the U Network. I don't even know why y'all doing it, but game time, play time, all that is over. Okay. Once again, due to unforeseen circumstances, we did have to cancel headlining mayhem, WCW style. It don't matter. Mr. Irks somebody, because you know he got to say this shit, and now he got me saying this shit. Okay. We're going to hit y'all with a two-piece starting tomorrow night, headlining mayhem, WCW style. 6 awesome matches. Once again, not a top 10, not an all-time list per se, just really great matches we want to discuss. And the second part of that two-piece, we ain't playing. Okay? Mayhem NWO edition. We're going to give y'all the real deal on what is possibly the single greatest faction in professional wrestling history, the NWO. Volume 1. That's right, Volume 1's gonna be like a mixtape because this show's gonna be so packed. We had to break it down into 2 parts. But we're gonna hit y'all with Volume 1 Monday. But tomorrow, finishing off headlining mayhem, WCW Part 2. Okay. Now I got that more than shameless plug out my system. Shameless. I should just wear a shameless t-shirt. Shameless. Shameless and nameless. Nobody. Look at him working it. Do your infomercial.
Making a little mess, but I'm up in kitchen.
That's okay.
I'm going to make a mess.
You got to clean it. You got to just look. 2 more important rules real quick in the kitchen. Taste as you go. Clean as you go.
Say it again. Say it again.
When you're cooking, you taste as you go. And you clean as you go.
Yes, sir.
Everything else will work itself out in the kitchen. You know, you got your organization, you prepped up. And that's for all you single fellas out there. You're looking single, you know, you're a little hungry in the kitchen, kind of leery of it. You know, we can definitely help you out with that. Kind of compound some of those insecurities. You definitely want to use more fresh ingredients, particularly when you're stretching that dollar, getting your value. All right. And it's going to add to your creativity and imagination from a culinary point of view. So, yeah, look, he got a bottle up. Look at him. He's getting it together, Mr. Irks somebody.
I'm trying now.
With his beet juice. With his beet juice. Nah, you getting it together, bro. You getting it together. But it's not anything else.
I'm going to call it Irks Sweet Beets.
Sweet Beets.
Irks Sweet Beets.
There you go.
Irks Sweet Beets. I don't know. It's not sweet at all. It actually tastes like shit. It's horrible.
You gotta shoot an infomercial for it. You gotta do an infomercial. Who that is?
There goes my dog. There goes my guy.
Man, I've been mowing this grass. Dog, there ain't nothing in this life. You work hard and get it done. There's no satisfaction about it. I hate that shit. Now I'm hot, itching. I had to save a baby bird. These are all things you do when you fuck around and mow your grass. Why can't I get a 15-year-old kid that don't understand the value of $10? Huh?
Was it a mercy killing?
No.
Did you save the bird? Last time I spoke to you, you couldn't save him.
I mean, I put him in my daughter's tree house. I figured I'd give him a chance.
Aw, that's what's up.
Breathe it out. Maybe he'll fly out one day, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe my neighbor's cat is up in there and finish the job.
Well, I mean, it's just nice.
Like now the rest is up to you.
Yeah.
It's just nice to know that J-Wall's not a bird.
I think it'd be one of three things. Either A, we'll get back together and then fly out and have a nice bird life. B, I just go over there like in a couple of days and be all dried up dead in there. Or C, my neighbor's cat will come across the fence and finish the job.
See,
I'm letting nature take its course. I just know I wasn't gonna. I just knew I wasn't gonna be the murderer.
Yeah.
I like to save my murders.
Yeah, it's good to know that J-Wall not a murderer, piece of shit.
Yeah. But I guarantee you, let me come out and find a half-injured spider on my porch. Oh no, I am the motherfucking face of death. I am the Grim Reaper for a spider. I'm the Grim Reaper for a spider. Fuck a spider.
There's certain animals out there that I am definitely the Grim Reaper for.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to a spider, I'm the idiot that's halfway tempted to let it bite me just in case. I mean,
see, if I saw you allow a spider to crawl on you, you wouldn't have to worry about the spider biting you. I'd be beating your ass with a newspaper.
I'm saying it might happen though.
I'm like, get us off you, dog. What are you doing?
Hey, so J-Wall, I gotta get you. J-Wall, I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
What's your experience with beet juice?
None. Because honestly, when you told me earlier that you were making beet juice, I was like, damn, bro, I don't got to know every time you masturbate.
Oh, God.
That's my only experience with beet juice.
Hey,
beet juice. Now, hey, bro, why did you put that thought in my head? Oh, my God.
Look, he gonna hurry up, get on StreamYard.
Dude, you know I'm a visual. You know I'm visual. You know I'm visual. You know say something.
I want you to think of me when
I'm drawing the picture in my head.
I got your infomercial. See? I got it. And you gotta change the name of the product. See, instead of beet juice, B-E, it's beet juice, B-A-T. It could be like a new masturbation lube. You know, I'm telling you, bro. you own to something, dude. I'm telling you.
We turned your delicious, healthy beverage into a disgusting bottle of nastiness.
That is some huge.
Now you gotta pour that shit out and go get you a fucking beer.
I wanna pour this shit out now. Yeah, I wanna pour this shit out now and drink Jim Beam.
Yeah. Just go get you a beer, brother.
I'm telling you, see, beet juice. I'm telling you, man, dude, that shit will sell. Man, look, you make the infomercial, you upload it on Pornhub, X-Hamster, all it. Dude, the checks will come. and so will anyone that uses it. But the point of matter.
Hey, but after I seen your GILF selection on the UHOA page, I'm pretty sure your beet juice got to come with a fucking wristband.
That's right.
motherfucker got carpal tunnel out here.
Dude,
wrap that motherfucker up.
I'm about that guilt life. Guilt juice, baby.
Hey, hold on. Are you talking about AP's gift selection or my MILF collection? Because my MILF collection is unbeatable.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just talking about how them bitches he posted were so old. If you sold them dudes that was looking at that beet juice, it had to come with like a copper line fucking elbow sleeve or some shit.
Look, I'm telling you, man, that's what you do. It's now beet juice.
He's fucked up.
I feel like if you're beating off to the bitches. I feel like if you're beating off to the bitches, you should come with some fucking liver pills and some white New Balance. I was like, damn, Granny got good.
I'm telling you, bro, you shoot that infomercial, it's beet juice now. I mean, this is going to be the hot new lube. Okay, telling you, man. Beet juice. Yes, beet juice. Yeah.
Hey, dude, you see now I'm ready to go to the land of perversion now. I'm ready to go. See,
Yeah, I
could
had
you
no clue where
imagine?
you were in the conversation when I jumped in.
Could you
So I just
imagine a motherfucker? Could you imagine a commercial like at Beet Juice, and at the end of the commercial, you see a motherfucker do this?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it took you a while to get it, didn't it?
Oh my god!
Oh,
it took you a while. Could you imagine a flavored ejaculation lube?
That would be like the dopest commercial ever.
Yeah.
DVR that commercial.
Like, why does my rub off lube have flavor?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so
it actually comes with 12 of the most essential vitamins.
Damn.
Okay, you're in charge of that. You're in charge of adding the last.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
dude, that would be the dopest commercial ever. I would DVR this. I would watch that commercial every day.
Okay, hey, this whole thing's going left. I need a TVMA. This whole thing's going left.
Real big one.
Yeah. I'm about to just get the TVMA tattoo, be done with it.
We should have t-shirts.
Yeah.
We should have TVMA t-shirts, bro.
Oh, J Wall. What if we need to come up with a TVMA design, G, for ourselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
TVMA.
U-Ho, Ills World Podcast. Somebody gotta say this shit we all have on. You know, Ills World big. He's been making his own his partner, he got a connect up in the Shy to where, you know, he's making UHOA shirts, he's making Ills World shirts, and somebody gotta say this shit shirts.
Somebody do gotta say this shit.
Hell yeah. Dude, that would be dope. Just let them know. That would be dope. On the front, you have your logo. Somebody got to say this shit, and on the back of the shirt, TVMA.
VMA, exactly. That's what we're gonna do, G.
Yeah,
I like that shit. That's a damn good idea.
I need a shirt, and this has been my personal catchphrase for the last 5-6 years. Because it is the truth. I'm life's warning label.
Life's warning label. You're right.
I fucking love that, bro. I love that.
Dope.
I think about that every time I talk to a group of teenagers. I'm like, I'm going to save you a ton of grief if you just listen to what the fuck I'm about to tell you.
I'm life's warning label. If you don't know how to fuck your life up, just call Chris. I'm telling you, man. See, I could be a reverse psychology motivational speaker.
Yeah.
For real. Hey, you want to grow opportunities? You want to fuck some shit off, man? Let me show you how to do it.
Dude, that might have to be like a new 15-minute sketch once a week. It's just fucking 15 minutes of apocalypse saves the world. You just go in there and go hard body on a fucking subject.
If you like what grinds my gears,
that could work.
I'm telling you, you just pick something like fucking shit ass kids or fucking fucked up baby mamas. Give you 15 minutes to just go hard body.
Hard.
Make it a call-in. Make it a call-in show.
Yeah.
He just gives fucked up advice to anyone that calls in. He just gives fucked up advice. And Apocalypse, you make it a point that the advice is fucked up. Like, you're not trying to help. You're like I've got a story. I've got a story like that in my life. If they wanted help, they would not have called us.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be like, I know the name of the show. It just hit me. You ready?
Go ahead.
Consider the source.
That's
Hey,
brilliant.
you know what?
That's brilliant.
I'm a fucking genius.
Apocalypse. I like his thinking. I like his thinking.
Yeah.
I like his thinking now.
If you want help, call Dr. Phil. This is not. I'm the last motherfucker. But y'all ain't dumb enough to ask. Man, consider the source. That should be the name of it. Consider the source. Real talk. Straight up. It just
I like saying like give me like the most peculiar fucking. Go ahead.
I think it's a good time to let everybody know that my good peoples over there. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure the Ills World, H-Ill Production. Good peoples over there, Ills World Podcast. He's been patient with me through my situationship. He's been patient with me. He's been treading lightly as far as it goes because he knows my sensitive nature right now. He's been dealing with it, and I am proud to say that starting next motherfucking Saturday, we're back.
Oh,
we're back.
Shit.
Or you of madness.
And we're not leaving. I have been through let me tell you something. I have been through a lot of shit starting December of last year. I've survived it. Still in pain, still hurting, but it does not stop no show. A monkey's tears don't stop no show. And even though this monkey's crying, I'm still ready to perform. So with that being said, Ills is coming back. It don't matter what happens. It don't matter what the weather. Ills World Podcast. If he says it's Saturday, if he says it's Friday, if he says whatever day, the day that he decides to run his show, it will be Ills World Podcast. Now, I have been talking to my other partner in crime, Jay Wall, the handsome face you see on the screen. And we have been talking about how we want to run the UHOA YouTube channel and how we are going to press forward with the UHOA podcast. Now, I am, this is an impromptu, this is on the spot, but I am going to allow my partner to tell you what we have decided to do. So, Jay Wall, could you please?
Well, I believe we got a couple things we want to change up. You know, we want to, the thing about the UHOA podcast, we want all viewers of all different walks of life. Absolutely. I mean, it'd be a tragic business move not to. And we're no dummies when it comes to trying to make some money. But the UHOA Men's Club follows on a certain set of rules. And it also is a group of dudes, a group of like-minded fellows. It's more than one person, you know. I am the president, but it's way more than that. And the club has spoken. So we're changing some things around. The Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesday, think of a Thursday, looks like that's going to be more of a monthly situation now instead of a weekly because some of our guys are married to lovely women who it can cause a little problems at the home front. And who wants that, right?
Nobody.
You know, when you're out here cutting your grass, you want your wife to come out, you know, be appreciative of what your hard work and give you some lemonade. You don't want to come back in the house to your clothes in the tub full of bleach. So we're trying to avoid that for our guys at all costs. We understand. We hear you. And I'm empathetic to your plight. Not everybody gets to marry such a fucking amazing person like I did, and I understand. So, with that being said, we're changing that up. What we want to do on the YouTube page, we're going to go back in on Sunday night. And, you know, the UHOA podcast is going to be what it's going to be. But we're going to step in a little bit different directions here and there as far as content. but we'd also like math. Well, I can't say math because I know who I'm talking about, but we would like participation from the group. We want to start putting more videos of your outdoorsmanship, your shit on the job site, things like this, your
Exactly.
fucking your GoPro kayak adventures, your fucking side by side mountain climbing adventures, and anything fishing trips, anything like this. So that's what we're really gonna go heavy on with the UHOA YouTube page, and of course on that page, our guy here, Apocalypse, hosts the Monday Night Mayhem, and that for the foreseeable future will stay on the UHOA page because that's a very man-like situation. That's a very man-like thing going back in your childhood as a kid. Who didn't like these
Mayhem.
superheroes? Who didn't like these superheroes in the square circle? So we're going to keep that on UHA. We don't think that's going to bother the home front for people too much outside of Chris shaking his dick more than 3 times every now and then.
We are going. Monday Night Mayhem is a Monday Night Mayhem solid fixture of the UHOA podcast. It will be in the form, and it's every other Monday. Now we are doing a special one tomorrow, Sunday, and it will be replacing the UHOA shit show, and we are doing UHOA's Monday Night Mayhem, hosted by AP Apocalypse, UHOA Apocalypse, and we're doing that every other Monday after this Sunday. So every other Monday, Monday Night Mayhem, every other Monday, and that format is not going to change. Now, if I can add on, me and my man, we've decided to add another segment to Somebody Gotta Say This Shit. Now, we're working on 2 segments. One, hopefully, will be hosted by a very beautiful that has graced her presence HOA podcast before. Now, with that being said, me and my man Jay Wall will be also creating a segment show. Say this shit, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the name of it. It will be called the Irks Jerk Show.
Yeah, boy.
I am Irk.
You can say your beet juice.
My man Jay Wall is the jerk. I am the Irk. He is the jerk. We're gonna be talking socio-political. We're gonna be talking sports. We're gonna be talking any motherfucking thing that we decide to talk about, and it's going to be featured on the Somebody Gotta Say This Shit channel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, we're really gonna flex our muscle on that.
This is gonna be called the Irks. Yeah, we're gonna talk shit. The logo. Matter of fact, I may present the logo on Wednesday when I have my Somebody Gotta Say This Shit podcast. Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Somebody Gotta Say This Shit. This Wednesday, I'm gonna be presenting the Irks Jerk Show logo. Irks Jerk. Of course, you can think about what the logo is gonna look like if you know anything about Irks Jerk. But it's gonna be a fun show. We're not held any club rules. We're not held to any binds or any links and chains. We can say whatever the fuck we want to say. UHOA podcast, we don't get to speak politics on that podcast. So we created something where we can talk politics and bullshit. At the say this shit is more socio-political. We get into the bullshit, yeah, but it's not really for that. This way, we have a platform where me and Jay Wall can flex our muscle and talk shit all the time about any fucking topic that comes to mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So if
So that's it.
if you realize how down the toilet the Daily Show has become after my guy Jon Stewart left, if you watch your local news and the big mainstream media, and you're like, I can't stand these motherfuckers. Look at these ghoulish, covered in fucking makeup, lying, pandering bastards. I hate them. But if you want to just hear the social, political, the day and times, I'm talking the trends in the news. Like he said, we're doing news, political, we're doing sports, anything that's trending, anything that's the topic of the day. If you've seen it in a news report and you didn't like how it was reported, if you thought it was the table was tilted, it was too heavy left or right, and you just want to hear somebody shoot it straight down the middle with some good facts and a little bit of funny shit in between there, that's what we're bringing to you. No bias. Me and my guy don't understand why you would ever stand on the left or the right side of a lawn when you can go straight down the middle to the swimming pool. So this is what we're going to show y'all. We're getting to the good stuff. Now, we do have our opinions on things, and I know me and him both knowing that we are what we would call rational thinking human beings, and we know we're not always right, and we know our take might not even be the most correct take of it all, but we're going to give you our best shot to let you know what's going on in this world with no bias, just facts. And we have no problem. We have no funding. We're not backed by any major corporation. So guess what? We don't have to kowtow to nothing, Jack. So we can call it straight down the middle. Could you imagine? What really would have came out of Charlemagne's mouth when he interviewed Joe Biden if he didn't have all them contracts and big fucking corporations looming over his shoulder? It would have been
if he wasn't such a goddamn corporate dick.
Yeah, but you know damn good and well he had thoughts in his mind that would have never came out in that interview. Here's what I'm saying. We'll give you that interview. Now I guarantee we'll never get Sleepy Joe for an interview, but we're going to give you exactly how we see it and how we feel about it, and that's it. No bias other than the fact that we're biased on one thing. We know most of the people out here giving you this content and most of the people out here pulling these strings are full of shit, and that is where we are completely biased. They are full of shit, and we're trying to clear that up for you folks. So that's where we're at with it. That's where we're at with it.
Here, you heard it.
That's what we're trying to do out here.
That is what's
you heard it. And I agree. And that is what we're doing. So, hey, man, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, man. Just like I said, I got my beet juice completely done. I'm going to show you one more time. This is the shit that I'm going to be drinking for the rest of the week. I'm trying to do something healthy in my life. Lord help me, because this is not the best tasting shit you would ever put on your palate.
But could you imagine of how many hours of porn it takes to fill up a bottle like that? It's ridiculous.
Beet juice. Beet juice, baby. I mean, that's what you should really turn this into.
I'm so glad I got you to tell into this, my friend.
Hey.
Your flavored all
the universe. I'm not gonna see. Well, hey, Irks and Jerk show coming soon, where we can talk as nasty as we want. Now, I was about to say something horribly gross, and this ain't the format for it. Irks and Jerk show. We don't know what day we're gonna do that show. But we're going to work it out to where guess what? Go on, tell them. Go on, tell them what we're doing. Go on, tell them what we're doing, J-Wow. What we doing Monday?
Oh, yeah. So we will have some exclusive content for you guys. And we're going to take you on a fun road trip all the way from Kentucky to Cincinnati, Ohio. And we're going to go in a little hole-in-the-wall juke joint bar, who obviously the owner appreciates great hip-hop music because, hot damn it, son, Irks and Jerk, my guy Sin, my boy Big Hensley, we're going to be in the building, and we're seeing no other than R.A. the Rugged Man ripping up the fucking stage. So be ready for that.
the Rugged Man.
Pictures, videos, we're going to give you everything we can give you up until the point where we're too drunk to find our way home. But believe you me, we're going to have a ball and we're going to bring y'all along for the fucking ride.
That's what's up.
The entire day.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I've been checking some of his shit out, man.
What do you think about the guy, man?
Dude, he's fucking insane. He's
fucking
dope.
Major label. No major label can deal with that cat.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so late to the party when it comes to this dude, man.
Dude, I was listening to him while I was cutting the grass, man, and this man's way to morph into any rap style he fucking wants is phenomenal.
I remember
seamlessly.
Yeah, he's like a lyrical chameleon. What do you want? How do you want that flavor to sound? And he will nail it.
Dude, he is. Yeah, he's too much for a major label. Major labels can't deal with that cat, bro. Like,
no,
they can't. That's too much.
And thank God they didn't, because if they did, I probably wouldn't have been able to afford the tickets to go Monday.
Right. If you can't
thank God for the independent market.
Right. You can't work as a major label. You can't work at somebody that skilled and that cold.
No, and honestly, the whole time they would have been trying to handcuff him. Instead of him being so dope that he can blend styles when he wants to, they would have been forced. You gotta sound like this guy now. You gotta sound like that guy now. Like, I'm glad that he had the wherewithal to not fuck with him.
Yeah,
Even though I think it's a travesty that more people don't know who he is, I still think that he went the better route creatively. I'm sure his pocketbook told him a couple times he fucked up, but
don't worry, he eating good. He ain't starving. And you and Irk have to buy him a couple more steaks, so he's gonna be all right.
It's fucked up though, because when it comes to RA the Rugged Man and major labels, man, people don't understand that the rise of Eminem, Marshall Mathers did a lot to hurt what is called so-called white rappers.
So you feel his success actually hurt the white rapper?
Eminem's success actually hurt a plethora of so-called white rappers that were blowing up at the time. But the thing was, Eminem as a character was so marketable that if you did not somehow emulate his persona in some shape or form or fashion, that no one was going to give you any play. So everybody wanted their own version of Eminem. Everybody wanted their own version of Marshall Mathers. But there were a lot of MCs, so-called white rapper MCs at that time, that would not kowtow, that would not put on the face in order to make a dollar. They stayed true to they stayed true to their craft. They stayed true to themselves, and a lot of them were pushed to the back burner because of it. That is a fact.
And that sucks, bro, because there's so many that could have come out there and just slayed it. And honestly, I would say, as lyrical as Eminem, I mean, you think of Ill Bill, you think of Slain, you think of fucking R.A. the Rugged Man, Vinny Paz. I mean, there's some fucking Goliaths out there that never got their just due.
William Cooper.
William Cooper.
Like, there's a Vinny Paz. Like, there's so many of them out there that kick ass, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is we live in a, man, we can go with this. We live in a racialist society that has a selective outrage. Let me just say it like that.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Towards your perspective, though, that's interesting. I never looked at it like that. Because to me it was the opposite. It's like as soon as M dropped, like to me they started coming out the woodwork. It's like MGK, Yellow, even the little goofy college kid, Asher Roth. Like
You got to think though, MGK came a decade. MGK came a decade after Eminem's success.
Yeah. But then, but to the point, though, because make us think of a Asher Roth, college boy. He had that was his kind of like a gimmick. You think of like little Dicky. I'm just a goofy fucking guy, and I just say goofy. Then you get the fucking like the Macklemore, and he's like, he's mainstream, eat up with the fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So like you said though, but you can't take an Ill Bill and make him some kind of goofy gimmick. You can't take a fucking William Cooper, a Slane, a Vinny Paz. They wouldn't do it. But the thing is that the weirdest thing is when a so-called black artist does the same thing in that genre, they are widely fucking loved and respected, more respected for that move. But like,
then the cookie cutter press comes out. The cookie cutter press comes out. Every you get one little MC, and then there's 1,000 of them.
You see, that's somebody who was in, see, I did music for 20 plus years. That's a double standard I still don't understand. I don't get that. Like, I still don't get that.
The one thing that
music, I'm saying as a fan of different genre of music, as a former musician myself, who, like an idiot, chased those major labels for a while. Eventually, I went underground and just stayed independent. But I will never understand that double standard of the white MC that doesn't sell out still being vilified. It's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation.
Yeah, it's stupid to me.
Personally, that along the lines of a lot of the things that I feel are easily fixable, but massively accepted and confusing with this America we live in, the two separate Americas. If we weren't so-called white and so-called black Americans, and we happen to just be Americans, then a gritty underground white artist wouldn't have to kowtow to the gimmick of what it would be to be a successful white artist. You would just be a dope MC. The problem is we can't ever figure it out in this country that sometimes just being good at something or being dope at something is just what it is. You ain't got to put your outward appearance on it. If you're a dope rapper, you should just be a dope fucking rapper.
See, that's something
that's teaching right there.
That's something I constantly ran into. Being on a mixtape circuit and stuff like that, and then labels want to give me a call, and it's like, okay, let me get this straight. Everything that's brought me to y'all attention, y'all now want me to change. Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's where a lot of artists. I mean, how many artists come out with their first album and it's a fucking masterpiece, and then 2 or 3 albums in, when they get some money in the world tour, their music fucking blows.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 50 Cent. You can't ask for a better album than Get Rich or Die Trying. Then you got Massacre, which was alright, and then after that, I'm sorry, and I love 50 Cent. The rest of his albums were fucking trash.
You see,
everything after Massacre.
Get Rich or Die Trying
was trash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Massacre was good. It wasn't Get Rich or Die Trying, but it was solid. But then everything after that, a couple fucking radio hits, a couple club bangers, but nothing close to Get Rich or Die Trying. Not even fucking in the same conversation of music. And I would put Get Rich or Die Trying, and probably I'll be a little loose. I'll say top 10. I would say 5, but I'll give it to the crowd. Top 10 rap albums ever. But you cannot say that about any other album. No other album he's got.
Get Rich or Die Trying is definitely a top 10. Definitely in my top 10 list.
But my thing is, you can't put any album after
album
Massacre.
When it first came out, mean.
And here's the crazy thing about it. Top 10 album of all time. Any album after Massacre, you can't even put them in your top 25.
Not at all.
So that's the problem. They fuck it up.
Right.
They fuck it up every time. I mean, Eminem, the first album he come out with, nobody heard no shit like that. And then, he's had some in his resurgence, but honestly, I mean, after that, to me, it was just a downward spiral. But I think some of the MCs that consistently always give out bangers are the ones that never get that mainstream push. I think the luxury of not having them down their throats in the marketing team is a luxury for their art. Maybe not their trajectory on the main stage, but for the art and them putting out dope shit. I think the ones that never really got that big time TV coverage are the ones who consistently still do it.
I don't know though, because I mean, look at DMX's first album, dude. DMX's first album is probably the most ruggedest shit you could probably hear from mainstream corporate music. Would you agree?
And then you think about the debut album,
I think that's the thing that I always loved about DMX. So he's probably one of the only people that hit that worldwide major running the whole game stardom on being gritty. Everybody else was jiggy, polished, silver suits. Him, I mean, of course, early hip hop when it started, fucking NWA, things like this. But I mean, once DMX was hitting that stardom, everybody was wearing silk Versace and shit.
Yeah, it was that like the bling era.
It was the jiggy era. He came in the jiggy era and actually brought us real hip hop, and they actually knew it was dope enough to market it. But you never really get that again. I mean, maybe a Kendrick came out a little not to the same narrative of his classmates when he first hit the scene, but they're few and far between. Most people's music sounds like everybody else's shit.
Yeah. You see, a lot of that's got to do with one. Okay, I mean, you got of course, the obvious. You know what I'm saying? The cookie cutter motherfucking artists that are doing this shit, and the lame ass major labels that push this crap. Okay, those are the obvious reasons why a lot of it sounds the same. Okay, when you want to go deeper, like on the production end, everyone's using the same kit. I mean, it's just
with the marketing teams, that's what kills the artist. There's no creativity in marketing. Look at Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and the City Girls. All those girls came from the same cookie cutter mold that was already pressed out once.
Right.
Little Kim was the mold. They seen Little Kim come out, beautiful, sexy, talking rugged on the microphone, could actually hold her own and spit like the fucking dudes. And instead of having other creative women doing other different type of shit and different type of artists and hip hop, they're like, you want to be famous, you got to go the Little Kim route, and that was it.
Yeah, like
does anybody remember? Does anybody remember Choice?
Yeah, on the
Rap-A-Lot, exactly. Choice. Now understand. This is a fact. Jay Wall is saying some real shit that is so true, because as far as I can remember, before Little Kim, there was Choice. Yeah. And she was raunchy as fuck. And understand, nobody wanted to market her. Because she was so raunchy, she was so over the edge, and she was saying shit that the so-called city girls are saying now. She was saying that shit in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I bet if she heard rap, she was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But see, and another thing, like when we talk about female MCs today, like when we talk about marketability, we're not gonna see an MC like Aurora Teacher. We're not gonna see a female MC that's got skills, that's not a whore, that can actually still sell records. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. It's like right now. You got
now. Back in the day,
you got Rhapsody out, and Rhapsody's more of a thought conscious rapper, don't really wear the thongs, all this and that, and she's got a big following, she's a big name, but she's not doing Cardi B numbers, because
the thing is,
she don't get pushed like that either.
Rhapsody is a throwback to Bahamadia. You know what I'm saying? Bahamadia. I'm sorry. Bahamadia.
Bahamadia. She was out of Philly.
Yeah, Bahamadia. Is it Bahamadia, right? I'm saying it wrong.
Bahamadia.
Yeah, Bahamadia. Okay.
Yeah, because she from the Bahamas originally.
Bahamadia, yeah, she was as far as like lyrical, holy shit.
Yeah.
And she didn't play that whole shit. To me, Muhammadia's lyrical creativity was up to par with Missy fucking Elliott. That's how bad she was to me.
Yeah, but once again, you talk about her, and then you flash forward to somebody like Rhapsody. No matter how cold their skill set is, they making good music. Since they're not gonna put on a thong and shake their ass, labels.
Yeah, they're not gonna do Cardi B numbers.
Yeah, she ain't gonna.
Like you said.
In fact, any female MC that's in their capacity, okay, she could be doing her 100, 200,000 units underground. She's got a nice following, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's Rhapsody or any current fuck it. Any MC, period. I don't care what color you are, what gender you are, okay? A lot of y'all that are dope and moving music, major labels are not gonna fuck with you because they're not marketable. Major labels don't know how to market skills. Major labels know how to market packaging, a character. Major labels don't know how to market an actual artist. Okay. Even though it's fiction, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. I think it was season 2 of Empire. Okay. And the whole Frida Gat storyline. Okay. That chick, that's a real MC. Okay. When you think about the battle between her and the young man Hakeem, I mean, when it comes to somebody like her versus the major label cat, now it's scripted TV, but if you go back and watch that episode, and when it comes to bar for bar, that dude don't come close to her. Okay? But since he was supposed to be the major label artist, and even though that's fiction, man, it's like that. It's so much more true in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like artists that are talented are hard to market for these labels. They don't want to take the time. They don't know how to market an artist.
I totally agree with you, Apocalypse, because if you think about it, if you market an artist, usually artists that have real talent are also artists who are thinkers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who are, like artists who know the trajectory of, they know the trajectory of their careers. They know where they want to take their careers, and they know that they're not going to kowtow and sell out. Back to J Wall's point, and to add on to what you're saying, G, they purposely find the stupid motherfuckers, G. They don't want you to have real talent. They want you to be just talented enough to where you can be shaped and molded. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They don't want artists. They want.
Because if you're shaped, because if you're pliable, if you're able to be shaped and molded, then they can turn you into the little Nas X's. They can turn you into the little Yachties and the little Zanes or whatever the motherfucking names are. You know what I'm saying? But they can turn you into the littles if you don't take your artistry serious enough.
And I mean, and look at how lazy they are with it. Who are two of the hottest rappers in the game now for the motherfuckers who listen to mainstream? Little Baby and Da Baby. That's how lazy. There's no creativity. They're like, oh, this guy named Da Baby's hot. Let's throw this other one out named Little Baby. That'll probably work out too. I mean, they're not even creative.
Yeah. That's so fucking retarded. You know what?
I mean, honestly, if I thought I was about to hit it big and the dude hit it big before me named Da Baby, and my name was Little Baby, I'm pretty sure I'd come out with another name.
Well, if this was back in the day, you know, the beef goes down for real. First there was the diss record. Then after the diss record responds, then eventually they meet up and somebody gets beat up for real. I mean, that was a serious thing, but you can't take my name, bro. Like, Like, I waited for years for some major label asshole to build himself as Apocalypse. I waited. Do you hear me? Because I had my ass cap, publishing, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. Like, I would have loved if Puffy would have signed somebody and he built himself Apocalypse. Dude, first album sold 5 million copies, and he would have got like a shitload of awards. Yup. You see all this paperwork I got right here? I had and you talk about major labels wanting to like just really rob you. I had a lyric on this one song, man, because I was all about publishing rights and ownership. I did my homework. It took me being a black artist, guys like Ray Charles, you know what I'm saying, pioneers of that shit. So you flash forward to this rap game, you know, when I first came up, you know, late 80s, early 90s, you know, I had a lyric for all these label heads. If I don't get my ass capped, label heads get their ass capped. Like, I wasn't playing. Okay? Because that's where the money is. That ownership, that publishing, bro. And that's the first thing they take from you when they want to sign you.
Yeah. BMI ASCAP, you know, BMI ASCAP. I learned a lot from Ace Ill when it comes to BMI and ASCAP.
That's right.
There was a time when there was a time in our little in our town, you know what I'm saying, where a lot of the MCs and a lot of the artists were really stressing, you know, making sure that you have your BMI, make sure you had your ASCAP.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, in order to you know what I'm saying, get paid properly, you know what I'm saying, publishing music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's an
like a lot of these
that's an aspect they don't even
like
that's an aspect they don't even try to teach anymore.
Look, the Baby, Lil Baby, Boss Baby, I don't give a fuck. A lot of these motherfuckers, trust me, 10, 15, they gonna all be broke as shit because most of them don't own their publishing, bro. They don't. Okay? They don't.
No. And that's the thing, that's the one thing though. The wildest thing about
went from Beet Juice. This live stream went from Beet Juice to Beet Juice.
Hey, we just chopping it up. That's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is when you converse.
I'm chopping it up. I'm chopping it up with my peoples.
Right.
You know what? If I wasn't on this live stream right now, I would be lonely in this apartment listening to Parliament motherfucking Funkadelic.
There's nothing wrong with listening to Parliament.
Right?
So I'm enjoying the conversation with my partners. Hey, let me switch up the conversation real quick though.
What's really good?
My man Apocalypse just basically gave me some information on how to handle my dietary situation as a single man. Now, I'm going to go to my peoples that's on this. What advice would you give to a man across the board? What good advice would you give to a single man? Being that I am newly on my single man journey, my single life journey starting April the 15th. Earlier, actually,
wow.
But April the 15th.
You started your single life journey on tax. You started your single life journey on tax day. Ain't that a bitch?
I'm about to go on. I'm about to go back screen now.
I didn't make the calendar, bro.
This man just hurt my feelings. This man just hurt my. You do know that. Okay, so 75% of all breakups are initiated by the female humanoid.
Oh yeah.
Okay. With that being said, 78% of all divorces are initiated by the female humanoid.
Okay. That's an interesting stat. I figured I thought it'd be a little higher actually.
I'm a book reading nigga, and when I go through situationships, and I go through things, I tend to want to study about it. I try to find peace through my situation with numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I try to figure out the numbers of it all. And basically, the numbers have proven to me that most women out here don't know what the fuck they want. Now, with that being said, there might be a chance that you're in a relationship and then that relationship goes left and you find yourself single. What advice, AP, Apocalypse, starting with you first, what advice would you give to a single man starting his single journey?
Okay, I'll jump aside patience and starting with patience with yourself. I mean, because from here on out, everything you want to do and extend to other people starts with you. Okay, so I would definitely say patience, 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 and I stress patience with yourself first. That's what I got for now.
I get it.
I like
deep.
that.
That's deep. Patience. That's deep to me.
Well,
because I'm telling you, being a single man coming out of a 14-year relationship, when you do get into a space where you are single and you are alone, that is going to be a very, very difficult place. Speaking from experience, recent experience, it was very, very hard for me to get comfortable with the entire of living alone and being alone. You know, I told my loved ones this, and I feel like I should be able to share the same truth with the YouTube viewership. The last time I lived alone, I was 18 years old, and my mother was the co-signee of my one-bedroom apartment. Now, that was the very last time I lived alone and lived by myself, and I lived by myself for a total of a year before I got into a relationship and moved in with the mother of my children, my 3 children. So with that being said, I would say what you said as far as patience goes is very, very important, because I was impatient to the point of anxiety.
Right. Okay.
So I would say, you know, the best advice that Jay Wall, my president, gave me during this whole thing was to have my moments. You know, he told me to be honest and be sincere in my moments, but in not the same words, but that's what I got from it. You know, right. Like, man, you're gonna feel this pain. I'm not telling you to get over it quick. I know it's a part of the process. He always threw me back to the point that he's been through it before too. Most men have. But he always told me just to have those moments and be in those moments, but be sincere with it. You know what I'm saying? He always told me if I ever needed to call him, if I ever needed someone to speak to, that was my man to speak to. And I love him for it. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? I love him for life. You know what I'm saying? I will punch one of you motherfuckers in the face for him. Easily.
No, I'm glad Jay Wall said he could be there for you, because if you was to make that call to me, I'm probably gonna let you down. So
I'm gonna tell you, bro. It was hey Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. It was rough. It was rough, and he understood. He understood how rough it was, and he just like you said about patience, bro. That's how I know you a real one. That's how I know you a real individual that's been through some real shit. Because the last thing the last thing that was on my mind was, in fact, I had an overwhelming feeling of the opposite of patience.
The anxiety
You know what
started
I'm
kicking in, didn't it?
Anxiety, feeling rushed, feeling, you know what I'm saying, the whole process of it all. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about patience more than ever now, because now that I'm comfortable being in this apartment by myself, I understand the usage of time. I understand the usage of time, and also the what it means to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Be patient with yourself, saying, like J Wall told me, man, you're gonna get back on the horse soon. You're gonna get back on the horse soon. You just have to horse comes to play.
I'm not getting back on the
J
horse.
Wall, go ahead.
Yeah.
I love getting back on the horse. I was talking to my man about it. I'm currently talking to a few good friends, and one of them I'm very smitten with right now, and
you notice how his posture, his mood, everything changed, his tone. It's got to be a female.
Nothing serious.
No,
Yeah. Absolutely, nothing serious. My man, all of my men in my group are making sure that I'm not jumping in any relationships long term anytime soon. But like J Wall has said, though, as soon as you can get, you should.
Okay, I got a question for you, Irk. Are you a relationship junkie? Or are you a relationship junkie?
Well, let me tell you, my partners would say yes. My partners would say yes, and I would say why. I'm gonna give you the reasoning why, though. Well, not the reasoning why. I'm gonna give you my past, and you tell me if I'm a relationship junkie. Okay. So, first serious, real live relationship was with my ex-wife. We're great friends. We're great friends to this very day. When I was bad, I was horrible. When the relationship was great, it was absolutely extremely wonderful, and I am the catalyst that led to my divorce.
Wow.
So, with that being said, we were together for 9 years.
All right.
And real quick interjection to anybody out there that's going to see this on YouTube, that right there is a life lesson in itself. The fact that my guy can understand that he was in a good relationship, he was the catalyst to the demise, but he still can have the wherewithal to understand that and still have a nice relationship with this woman. To let a lot of you motherfuckers know that this harboring this resentment for baby mamas and scorned exes your whole life is child's play, and it'll get you nowhere.
Absolutely. And once you get past the blame game scenario of it all, and come to the realization that, hey, I was that asshole that she was trying to point out. You begin to actually look at the world and look at your place in that world with a more sincere outlook, you know, and that for the longest, I think denying that within me, it led to the reasoning why I couldn't get anywhere with the things that I wanted to do, especially personally and with being an honest individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rationalist, so I don't know too many compulsive liar rationalists, you know?
Exactly. That would totally be contradictory.
Exactly. So rationalism, we deal on the basis of knowledge based on facts, and logic and reason. You know what I'm saying? So we base all of our opinions on knowledge that is fact based.
Yes.
I can't live my life as a rationalist. I can't live my life as a rationalist and be a liar at the same time. So, in order for me to be a better person, I have to acknowledge and take accountability for the wrong shit that I've done in my past. So, 9 years with my ex-wife, out of a relationship with her, the fucking divorce papers, the ink on the divorce papers are completely dried, and the deal is sealed. I'm out of a relationship for 1 year and 4 months.
No, Lord.
No, yeah. Before we actually call it a real relationship. See, and then I have my youngest child within that. So
see, with me,
spent as 14 years with her.
There's a level of codependency that I'm just not comfortable with when you talk about a committed relationship. And because I'm such a lone wolf in my thinking. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So just the level of
Apocalypse, I am what Heavy D would call a sucker for love.
Yeah, okay, you said that, not me. I'm
not making hey. In order to get better, we have to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Now hold on. Let me say something. Don't get it confused about this pimping. Give me 3 minutes, she going. Give me 3 minutes in the air, she going. Don't get it confused. I have what my daddy called the gift of gab.
Hey, 3 minutes.
I have the ability. I'm talking her out of it, bro. Don't get me started on that. I'm talking. My personality is too overwhelming. The way I speak to females when we are in intimate conversation. Let me just say, I'm okay in that area.
Okay, 3 minutes. That's long enough to shoot an infomercial for your beet juice. See?
Shit! God damn it!
I mean, fuck, man.
God damn it!
I mean,
listen, what chick wouldn't want to
flavored?
Nothing want to get a chick out of her panties faster.
Why does my jack off lube have flavor?
Listen, you swoop up on her.
Why does my jack off lube have flavor?
Listen, if she hears this 3 minute pitch with his beet juice, the panties are dry. Like, it's guaranteed.
Hey, bro, y'all gonna stop talking about my beet juice, man. Yeah. I got damn it. The buck stops here, damn it. We'll stop talking about my beet juice.
Okay, I had to get one more in.
So to answer your question, Apocalypse, I would say that I'm trying to come out of it, but I would say that I'm a relationship junkie. I would say that. And the thing is, there's something to it because as soon as I moved into my apartment, it was fucking unified. It was unified synchronicity, son.
Wow.
All of my PNCs, J-Wall, Ace Eel, Sense, fucking Adrian Richardson, the maker of Peacock Collection, and everyone else said, you are not getting in any relationship. If we see you in a relationship, we're going to fuck it up purposely.
And see, this is part.
Yeah, I'm sending escorts to your apartment daily.
Damn.
Just to fuck it up. I'm gonna call you.
He basically said,
go. Hey, I probably just gotta go. He'll be like this. I'll be like, I call him and say, what are you doing? What are you doing, Irk? Oh, me and Boo Boo Honey Bunch there. We just sitting here watching the Notebook. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna call up, hey, Mercedes, go over and knock on Irk's door and ask him what's up with that child support.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Listen,
you know damn well I'm smart enough not to have a baby with a Mercedes.
I know, that's what it makes it so funny.
do they still have strippergrams? They still do that? You send them a strippergram?
Yeah.
No, but Apocalypse it was for real, bro. They basically told me that if you bring a female to your crib, she only can stay 2 days. Like they gave me rules. They gave me that's how bad of a relationship junkie I am. Okay. Because they literally gave me rules. They said no female.
We're trying to get him to see the amazing situation he's put himself in at the moment. Now, I'm not saying my guy should not end up with some woman that he loves to death and they just, ride off in the sunset together one day. But what I'm saying is, you also told us on it, you have a good 23 solid years of being in a relationship with 2 different women. What I'm saying is, what you just not right. You don't need it right now. 23 years. Give yourself at least 1 or 2 years to just not be in a relationship.
Hey, you know what? I honestly, I have been just talking, only talking. I have been talking to 4 females. Now, what I have done physically, I'm not ready to disclose. But as far as a single man, what I've done physically, I am not ready to disclose. But as a single man, I am talking currently to 4. What happened?
I'm watching an NBA player. Kawhi Leonard just dunked on like 15 people.
Dude, are you fucking naked from the? Are you naked from the shirt down, you asshole?
No, I'm not naked.
Motherfucker, I don't know. You weird. You like to take piss. You like to take pisses during live streams. So I just making sure. I seen a whole lot of goddamn brown when that fucking. I seen a whole lot of brown when that goddamn phone fell. I'm just saying.
If he stood up and he just had his fucking hammer in the screen, I would have fucking cried. I would have cried. I would have never fucking got on the other podcast again.
We're going to the yacht. We're going to the yacht, baby. We just went viral. We just went viral, J Wall. Hey, if he did that, oh my God! If he did that, we go viral. We're going to the yacht. You know what I've always said, man. We are Jackass 3.0.
Jackass ain't got shit on us.
Once we really get the ball rolling on what we are, and when YouTube really gets the motherfucking gist of what we're trying to do, they're gonna see that we are Jackass 2.0.
No,
we're 3.5. We're 3.5. We're Jackass 3.5.
No, we're a whole lot smarter than them because we're all smart enough to not do a whole lot of the dumb shit they did physically. Like, really? Like, when you talk about physically, think about a lot of the dumb shit they really did and tried. You think about all the shit.
I got so much entertainment out of watching them completely destroy their fucking selves. I loved it. When that kid first hit the scene, years ago on MTV. No fucking on-demand TV, none of that bullshit, kid. But when that shit first rolled that first season, I fucking couldn't get enough of it. Those motherfuckers had me crying laughing.
How in the fuck? Okay, you remember the two movies?
Yeah.
How in the fuck was 2 better than 1? 1 is fucking classic. 1 is a classic. But Jackass 2, oh my fucking God. From beginning to end, that shit is classic. Two, you can't do that. You can't do that with music. You can't do that with music. Like classic albums, classic first run albums cannot be beaten by the second album.
I disagree.
Give me one.
Give me 1,000.
Give me one.
Okay, you're a rock fan. Okay, so as an album, I'll go old school. You want to tell me that Pyromania as an album is better than Hysteria? You talk about Def Leppard? Like, you want to go there? For example?
I've never listened to Hysteria all the way through.
I thought we were under the impression that Def Leppard sucks. My bad. Sorry.
You suck too. I'm just saying it as an example.
Hey, hold on, man.
Wait.
Def Leppard sucks, dude. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, dude.
Okay.
That is a wild statement. That is a wild statement, dude.
The only thing I like about Def Leppard, is me and the drummer can go glove shopping. That's it.
You know what?
Dude, you are fucked up. I love that drummer. You are fucked up, J-Wall. I'm fucked up. You are fucked up. Hey, but as far as hers, hey, hold on, J-Wall. Come on, man. You are my motherfucking manager, and this is fucking live stream. You are a manager of a metal band. I cannot believe you just said that. As far as whether you like it or not, they are hair metal. Def Leppard is hair metal. People will fucking argue with you about this shit. There is no debate. Def Leppard is hair metal. Now, with that being said, they were up there with Poison. Are you fucking kidding me?
They were way.
Poison's another band sucks.
Poison opened up with Def Leppard. It's not even close. Okay.
When it comes to hair metal, I'll give you 2 bands that I would say would be in the all-time rock band conversation out of hair metal era. And I know I'm gonna pass up a fuck ton that people love, but here's the only 2 that I ever fucking gave any kind of respect to, and that was fucking Van Halen with fucking David Lee Roth, not Hagar, and fucking Motley Crue. Outside of that, give me another generation of rock, please.
But see, Van Halen to me was never a hair band.
They were more hair band to me than they were metal or hippie music. They were closer to hair than anything.
They were classic. They were the only classic rock band that could actually transform into hairspray. To me, they seamlessly transferred. Van Halen is legend. David Lee Roth. Fucking rules.
I think Hot for Teacher is one of the most underrated fucking
goddamn love machine.
Okay. Favorite Van Halen song? Go. J-Wall.
Mine's very motherfucking cliche, dude, but fucking Hot for Teacher. They get so fucking busy on that beat. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. And I had the hots for a bunch of t-shirts.
Well, yeah,
I remember I used to fantasize about taking a bubble bath with one of my hot ginger teachers. Yeah, I was a weird kid.
Right.
See, and if I told you my favorite Van Halen song, you stupid motherfuckers are going to make jokes and say, oh, the single man, I got nobody.
That's a David Lee Roth.
Nobody cares about me.
I'll take those 2 songs right there over anything Def Leppard or Poison did.
No, but that doesn't count. That's the David Lee Roth solo song. That's not a Van Halen song. Your favorite Van Halen
Oh
song.
my God, that's not Van Halen.
No, it's Haley Rock Solo.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
Look at you with your big, beautiful brain.
God damn it! You always teaching me something. I'm sick of you.
I know, it's fucking annoying as shit. No.
I didn't know that either. I thought that was Van Halen this whole fucking time.
No, it's Haley Rock Solo.
So I don't remember that at all. So
Hold on.
Is it safe to say that David Lee's Raw solo venture was kind of dope? Was it dope? Should I check in for it?
Yeah,
that's the only solo song I remember.
It's an old cabaret head, Justin Gigolo, and he did like this weird spin. Anyway,
I'm just a gigolo. Not me, yeah.
What I'm saying is that's not a Van Halen song. That's a David Rock song.
But I like that style. He did the what is it called? He did the Rat Pack style of singing.
Yeah, like that old cabaret Dean Martin type shit.
Croonin'.
Yeah.
But that's not a Van Halen song.
Exactly.
So what's your favorite Van Halen song? Do you have one?
No. You ain't gonna rat out like that, Apocalypse. I'm still on you. I'm still on you. What second album is better than the first album?
Okay, The Game. Okay, Doctor's Advocate is way better than the documentary.
God damn.
Actually,
I would agree with that.
I would agree with that.
Right. Oh my God. How did you fucking, you goddamn leprechaun. How the fuck did you pull that out your ass?
Now that he says it, that's actually a perfect goddamn example because that's absolutely true.
That's
the only example out there, dude. Holy fuck! How did you?
I was trying to think of something more current. Plus, that album, that's not just rap. That's literally one of the last albums I actually bought.
And it's kind of unfair because you did rap, and that was okay. So
I got one group that's got 3 albums that I can't tell you which one's better. Honestly, I would say Outkast. From Southern Playalistic.
Oh my God.
From fucking from Southern Playalistic to fucking Equimini to AT Alien. All 3 are so fucking dope.
Don't even try to fucking create an equation in your mind like that, bro. What you're gonna end up doing is throwing yourself in a goddamn padded room. Let me tell you something. All 3 of Outkast albums is so beyond its fucking time, dude. All 3 albums, dude. First of all, those are the only albums 3 albums that sound like the first album all the time. Like,
if you listen to the first 3 albums from the first track to the last track on the 3rd album, it is fucking pretty goddamn seamless.
Yeah, there's a continuity.
And it's so well put together. Each album is so well put together. Oh my God.
Yeah. Organized noise
Outkast went to the Source Awards and told everybody, you are going to respect the South one day. And they were fucking right for goddamn 20 plus years.
See, here's my thing, man. Like, okay, when it comes to my Outkast, okay, I ain't gonna lie, it's an obsession. It really is. I do their albums like this. My favorite will always be Southern Playalistic. That's my favorite Outkast album. I say their best is ATA. Like I think I say that's the best. That's how I rate my Outkast.
I'll say all 3. I can't give them a best album. I can't. First of all, the topic is we are way off topic because I still want to get Jay Wall's advice for single men. But I love the way we segue because it's a real motherfucking conversation. I love how we do this shit. I love how it's like we're just talking.
As
None
a
of this
single
shit
man,
is scripted.
what I'm saying, as a single man, another good piece of advice, you know what I'm saying? Invest in your music collection.
Yeah, music collection is very important because there's going to be times. This morning, I cleaned my entire house listening to Parliament Funkadelic.
Oh my
Now,
God. That's what's up.
the only funk band on the planet, everyone else, Earth, Wind and Fire, Gap Band, Kool and the Gang, you will bow to your fucking knees to the overlords of funk, P-Funk, on my goddamn headstone.
Okay, Kool and the Gang were not funk. They were pop with a black face. Like, I never
they come on now. Kool and the Gang, they come on, bro. You ain't gonna give them a funk. You ain't gonna give them a funk. You're not gonna give Kool and the Gang a funk stamp, my dog?
Dude, I can't do it. I mean, when I was a kid, yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, by my early 20s, I started listening to Kool and the Gang again, and everything after Jungle Boogie, it's like, man, you niggas were pop as fuck.
See? Told you. It's what they fucking do to people.
Hey, it is what they do to people, but hey, as far as Jungle Boogie is so goddamn good. Jungle Boogie is so goddamn.
Bro, okay, here's what I'm saying. Late 80s, early 90s, when I started doing music. Okay, so when you talk about with sampling, okay, my old man had a Crane Records unmatched. Okay, Booker T and the MG, Green Onion, Miles Davis, shit like that. So
BT Express.
So I would dig up some samples for shit I was doing. Okay, so I started listening to all these classic albums again, and I'm sorry, when it comes to Kool and the Gang, everything after Jungle Boogie, I'm like, man, you niggas were pop as fuck.
You ain't lying. I mean, you ain't lying about that. But the thing is, though.
So I can't give them a pop stamp if you pop.
Okay, but you. Oh, okay. So if you give at the Kool and Gang, you got to give the same thing to Earth, Wind and Fire.
No.
Oh my. Are you serious? Earth, Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind and Fire is radio friendly funk, and we don't do that shit over here. There's no such thing as radio fucking friendly funk.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. But Earth, Wind and Fire is still more soulful as a group than fucking Kool and the Gang everywhere. I tell you that. Maurice White fucking rule.
I mean, see, Maurice White. That's what I'm saying, though. Maurice White is the reason why they goddamn bottom. They came so thick on the bottom because of Maurice White, man. And the way he wanted his bass played throughout his music. Come on, man. Come on. And other than that, them motherfuckers are mini. They are mini P-Funk, man. They mini P-Funk. Nobody can fuck with Parliament Funkadelic. There's no funk band in the past or in the fucking future that will ever be able to fuck with Parliament Funkadelic. And I'm even going to say, I'm going to even say new generation Parliament Funkadelic. You ain't fuck with them either.
What I'm saying is, anybody that knows that kind of music knows that. That's the fact what I'm saying. Anybody that would challenge that there's a better funk band in Parliament is a class A fucking idiot. I don't care.
I would never say that they were better, but if there's another funk band that I'm never mad at when one of their jams comes on, it's got to be fucking Zapp and Roger.
See, that's an electro funk, synthesized funk.
Zapp and Roger had some fucking bangers.
Yeah, that's that 80s. That's that late 80s funk, though.
That's
late 80s funk. Like, I always put Parliament on top, but what I'm saying, when I'm listening to funk, if it's not Parliament and Zapp and Roger comes on, I'm all right with it, because I thought they got busy.
Hey, now earlier you said, you did your cleaning today, bumping some beat funk, right?
Yeah.
With J-Wall just brought up Roger and Zapp, because especially if I'm about to do a big cookout or whatever, that's my favorite thing to listen to. When I'm like prepping and cooking, dude, I throw on particularly Roger's greatest hits. That's actually the only Roger out of my field guy. Because I don't have the individual. But I thought with Roger, I get to cleaning and bumping, and next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen, and I'm dicing, and I'm prepping, and I'm marinating. Yes. And see, this
Let me tell you something though. Funk music and women. Funk music and women. Let me tell you something.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. All of my partners. Dude. All of my partners. Yeah, it is. All of my partners would tell you that I am extremely into music. And one of my absolute favorite genres of music is funk music. Now, there is no greater than Parliament Funkadelic. But Zapp and Roger, Gap Band, and some other well-known heavy hitters, they have some songs that will make a woman tell on herself.
Cutie Pie, One Way.
Yes. One Way, Cutie Pie. That's what it was. What's the one on? The Double Dutch Bus. Who did that shit?
Oh, yeah. Double Dutch Bus.
That's Frankie. What's his last name?
Yeah, that was actually billed as a hip-hop song.
Yeah.
The Double Dutch Bus?
Yeah, it wasn't billed as a funk song. It was billed as a hip-hop song, a rap song.
It's a rap song, but to a funk track.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But hey, play Computer Love at your motherfucking barbecue and just watch.
Yeah.
Survey the crowd.
Survey the landscape.
If she's there, she will tell on herself. Play Atomic Dog.
Oh.
At your barbecue cookout. If she's there, she will tell on herself.
Play Zapp and Roger, I Want to Be Your Man at your barbecue, and look at the girls and what dudes they end up really looking at during the song. They're choosing what guy they want to sing that to them in the bedroom. They might not go over and say shit. Their husband might be right around the corner frying up some motherfucking hot dogs. But just you believe me, that track comes on, them eyes will start wandering.
Boy, I've been at many a cookout, and Zapp and Rogers Heard It Through the Grapevine comes on, and you look over and you see a big hip woman just throwing her motherfucking hips left and right, getting her motherfucking groove on, and you just know that she really enjoys this song.
You know the first piece of dating advice my daddy ever gave me? Never do the bump with a big girl. Hey, come on now. Bumping sometimes with a big woman ain't nothing wrong with it now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Now wait.
Hold on. What you talking about?
Hey,
Irks the nerve. You need to know something about me. I don't care what the motherfucker shaped like. If she's shaped like what I like, it's going down. And let me say, my motherfucking palate for women, it stretches across the board, son. Like, I like them big, I like them tall, I like them short, I like them small, I like them all. Yes, I do. Hey, what I'm telling you, son, is, and my thing is this: if she's attracted to me, if she's attractive in any shape, form, or fashion that I think, that's all I need. I don't give a fuck what the next penis thinks about the woman I'm attracted to. I don't give a fuck about your penis, son. May your penis die. May your penis burn in a lake of hellfire. May your penis some way find itself in the ninth realm of hell. I don't give a fuck about your penis, nor do I give a fuck about your opinion about the type of women that I like.
May your penis be slathered with beet juice. Okay, all right, that was the last.
Hey, if you talk about my beet juice one more motherfucking time, I'm gonna mail you 2 cups, and I'm gonna have you drink them on the next Monday Night Mayhem. And we won't start the fucking show until you chug a lug the beet juice, motherfucker.
Oh, trust me, that'll be the quickest intro ever. Like, and in the middle of the show, I'm gonna take a shit off of it.
You're like,
exactly. For real. But yeah, so listen up, guys, single guys, newly single guys. You ventured into this new realm of self-discovery. Is that what we're gonna call it? Why is this like a therapy session?
It's absolutely self-discovery, G. Because like I said, it's like I said, you got more experience as a bachelor than I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a bad thing, G. Because what I'm saying is, like you've already pointed out, I'm a relationship junkie, and this is and being put in a situation like this is spontaneous rehab. Like you have no other fucking choice. Because guess what, son? Whether you're on the fucking couch or on your new fucking queen size bed, you're going to fucking bed alone, and you're gonna have to get fucking used to it. So you're gonna wake up alone, and the only voice you will hear in your apartment is your own. So patience is a virtue when it comes to that. I totally agree with Apocalypse when it comes to the fact that you will be alone.
Unlike J-Wall. J-Wall will give it to you straight. That's your man. With me, in my dating history, you may have to consider the source. Yeah, I'm a shameless plug. I am. Impromptu.
That was fucking perfect. That was like the perfect PGTV plug. And make sure you remember to consider the plug.
I will plug anything. Baby, that did not come out right. I will do a plug. There we go. That's man. I forgot the 2 guys I was talking with. You 2 sick ones. The point is, I'll consider the source. But now, patience and definitely invest in your music collection. For all you newly single guys, that is 2 legitimately sound pieces of advice.
And when you're a single guy, you don't give 2 shits about being live on a podcast and picking your teeth.
Girl, fuck on. Got the munchies and everything. But look, I'm eating healthy. Lay's lightly salted. See, Irk, you rubbing off on me already. See, you're such a positive influence. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna quit smoking weed. Okay, I'm gonna quit saying it. I'm gonna quit smoking weed. I heard the truth. Where did everybody go? I'm all alone. Irk on his old, going to bed, being lonely, man. And now I'm feeling that way. Hello, nobody loves me. Hello? J-Ball. Anybody? Hello. Today, nobody coming back soon. Yeah, I know.
Hello.
I was wondering where everybody went.
My bad, man. Hold on. My bad. Jay Wall.
Yeah, my bad. Like, stick it on stuff I had to get back in.
It's fine, man. I just got a phone call, man. Phone call from SGSTS Sense. He was talking about our kayaking trip tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like good.
He said I gotta send him a link. I gotta send him a link to this lab right here. And
I've never been
he wants to. Oh my God, I love it, G. It's the best shit. It's the best shit. Thank you, J Wild. Thank you, SGSTS Sense for opening my eyes to the life. You know what? The thing is, J Wild has been saying it for months. Before he even actually took me to my first kayaking trip. J Wild was saying it for months. You need to go kayaking. Then next thing you know, Casey takes me to my first kayaking trip. And then we've been kayaking ever since.
I've never done it. I'm kind of
like, we out there, man. We some motherfucking creek pirates, dog. We get out there and we sail the seas of the local creek.
We do it for real. We do it for real. See, let me tell you.
Pirates?
Yeah.
Creek pirates.
We creek pirates.
God damn it.
Okay. See, me and pirates don't really do it.
But I'm saying pirates.
I mean,
pirates don't do it for me.
Let's look at the pirate, right? We talk about this shit's supposed to be so fucking manly. Bunch of men on a boat, once at a time, no chick in sight, lace shirts, thigh-high hooker boots, and they refer to the treasure as the K-S.
The booty. Oh my God! You don't.
You gotta sit there with your whole mouth and talk about pirates when you are admittedly a Def Leppard and a Poison fan. How dare you?
Yeah. You are a fan of hair metal, and you hate pirates.
I mean, I like the music.
You are wrestling guru.
Hey, J-Ball, give me a minute, man. I'm trying to wrap my fucking mind around this.
I just do the math, man.
You're okay with hairspray?
I didn't say I was okay with it, man. I can't control it.
You like muscle down men with spray tans, but you're shitting on pirates?
I mean,
how dare you fucking...
You do know pirates killed people.
Well, yeah, and so did knights and samurais. And
you do know that there are like historical pirates that killed people.
I mean, yeah, I get it. That's just every time I see pirates, I'm just like,
okay, so J Wall.
Dude,
your advice to single men.
Zorro. Come on, y'all. Zorro. And think about all those old.
Okay, first of all, hey, you're gonna hold on now. Now you crossed the fucking line.
There's an angle
there. Did you just see the G move? My guy goes from Irk at home with a female at the house and a bunch of dogs, and it's the witch doctor. My guy is single, out here on his own, carving his own path in this world, and look at this motherfucker's emoji now. Don Magic Wand.
Look
my guy got that pure player picture out there on them girls, huh? Look at that shit. You can't ask for a clean motherfucking picture.
I know how to clean up now. I'm pimping since been pimping now. I ain't no pimp, but I know the ways of. I've seen it before. I know how to clean up. And the thing is, G, I was going to kill it by putting an all-white feather in the hat, but the feather broke that day.
Must have came off a real bitch bird.
The feather broke. But that was a nice day. That was a nice day. I was with my ex at the time. That was a good day. But either way, let me tell you something, brother. I know how to clean up, and that's just an example of the smooth motherfucker you ladies can get with 3 orders of $45.99. I'm just with you.
Bro, everything that's on TV is sold at $19.99. You know that. That'd be pretty famous.
Nah, I ain't selling no penis out here. I ain't selling penis. I give it for free. I give it to you for free.
Yeah, no, baby, you're paying for the extravagant position of being on my shoulder. The sex is for free.
Yeah, the debonair suave that I can give to you. And the thing is, Jay Wild, see, they don't understand. We can do either or. See, Apocalypse, they don't understand. We can go Timberland boots, steel toe boots, dirty jeans, dirty shirt, and then we can clean up. See, you're getting the all around man. You're getting the all around apex predator.
Has either one of y'all had a situation where y'all like worked with a chick or do a chick or whatever, and then the first time you see her like decked out, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
Plenty of times. I'll tell you the thing that tripped me out more than that. How many times did you go to, when you were in high school and you had that girl that just was beat? I mean, there wasn't nothing really special about it. Just was not a pretty girl. Very unfortunate. And then you become an adult out here in the world and randomly you sit down at like a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings or some random shit, and there she is at another table and she is a fucking smoke show. You're like, what happened? Damn.
Yeah. I've seen that before.
Of course, he's gonna be ugly.
The little dorky chick that finally comes into her own. Oh my God! There was one in our high school, dude, and I don't know how in the fuck it happened, but dude. I'm no fucking surgery whatsoever. Bitch, you're broke, just like most of the motherfuckers in my city. You're broke. You're not paying. Nobody paid for you to get surgery. You develop naturally. And the natural is so gangster. Bro, I wish I got a high school yearbook. I can show you who this chick is then. But if you've seen her now, you'd be like, holy fucking, no way. No way.
It's totally two different
females. Yeah. I remember when I was a freshman, there was a chick, she was funny, built as hell. And just not really attractive. But she was Alabama, and I just, I never did nothing or said nothing like out of the way mean to her, but I just was not, that was not going to be my situation. And then, I swear to God, I'm fucking, this has been years ago. I'm in Lexington out at the bar with the homies, downtown. This mean team walks in with all these fucking Louis bags and this and that, and she's the head of the charge, and I was like, there's no fucking way that's the same person. How? What the fuck happened? Because I'm not even talking about lost a little bit of pounds, did this, did that, acne cleared up. No, I'm talking she was funny built. And somehow she might even had surgery. I don't know. But all I can tell you is I was like, it was such a transformation. I didn't even fucking believe it. She's like, yeah, we had English class together freshman year. I sat right beside you. I talked to you all the time. And I'm like, I remember that girl. But bitch, who are you? Oh, no way that's you. Like, this is not even possible.
That's not even possible.
but I promise you, I've seen more than one like that. That's the wildest thing. And those are the ones, too, even, like, you always see that one, though, that you knew you probably were shitty, too, and then you're like, fuck! I knew I should have been nice to that fucking ugly motherfucker. God damn. Look at it now. Superstar.
And it's always fucked up when you run into them in that situation. And then, like I said, they hugged up with some lame. Because there's always going to be some lame. Always.
Yeah.
Hey, boy,
We had this
I see the
one
one in
chick.
reverse, G. Look, I'm not going to say no names. I'm not
those
going to
are
say no
very,
names.
but those are very
Let me tell
fucking
you something.
hard to my system. When you see the one that was bad and then they lost it, oh, that's rough.
Okay, so let me tell you about this one. Let me tell you. Check this. This is crazy. Chick I used to fuck with when I used to live on the north side. I was 16, 17, 18. All right. Now, I think I was able to keep her for maybe 2 years. But when I tell you, I'm 5'9", she was 5'11". Light skin, petite built, with the most gorgeous curvature you would ever see. She knew it at a very young age.
Lord,
she knew it. Now listen, now she knew it because she would always, even in the fucking winter, dude, she would wear sundresses.
Oh, God bless her.
And let me tell you, dude, and you ain't gotta fucking take my word for it. Any motherfucker that was my age that lived on the north side knows the chick that I was with on the north side. All of the hustlers, all of the gangsters, all of the D-boys, all of the basketballers.
Cut me down real quick. When you said you don't gotta take my word for it, I really thought you were going to cam her up.
No.
No,
because listen. This motherfucking chick was so brutal, bro, physically, and she knew it. Okay, on a hot, sunny day like this in Kentucky, guys, for the outside state listeners, Kentucky is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky's beautiful, sun shining all day. The clouds in my area are just now rolling in. But on a day like this, you would wear a see-through yellow fucking sundress with no bra and no panties, and you would be able to see everything. Understand me when I tell you. Understand when I'm saying I had to bark on a mini motherfucker on the north side trying to get at my gal because she did not live on the north side. She would come to my crib to pick me up and we would do our thing. But anytime she came through the neighborhood, the dogs were all over. And rightfully so.
I can't hate on him that much. I mean, if a bad chick walked past me with a see-through dress on and you weren't like tied to her fucking hip, I'd be like, hey.
Fast forward to the fall of last year. Thornton's North Side, Broadway. I pull up in my work truck, jump out, get the things I need in Thornton's. I happen to look over to my left and see the same chick.
But she's fucked up?
But she's 200 motherfucking pounds bigger. Dude.
But wait a second. Is it a bad 200?
When I was with her, and she was at her heaviest, at least 120.
God bless her.
You like me small, don't you? You like me small?
Hold on, didn't I just tell you? I like them big, I like them tall, I like them short, I like them small, I like them all. If she's attractive, first of all, I'm a sapiosexual. I hate a dumb bitch. I will beat my fucking manhood with beet juice all goddamn day for the rest of my life before I fuck a dumb bitch. I hate them female humanoids. I hate you all. I stay away from you purposely. I literally, you can look and find out that both of the mothers of my children are University of Kentucky college graduates. It's a fact. Cats. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to sound like something. This is a fact. Both of the mothers of my children are UK University college graduates. I was at both of their graduations. I took pictures. So, with that being said, I hate dumb bitches. I hate you bitches. I hate dumb bitches with a passion. I do. And the only thing I hate more than dumb bitches is dumb niggas. So, with that being with that being said, I avoid a lot of you. And I am sapiosexual. First of all, if you can't intrigue me with your mind, I don't give a fuck what you look like. I won't deal with you. I won't pull out their penis for you.
I don't know. I'm a little more shallow.
Unless there's cut and dry rules. If there's cut and dry rules, and it's to be said that there is no fucking lengthy conversation between us. It's just, get this done and over with, and okay. But I've had very, very little of those situations.
Well, that's what happens when you're in relationships for 23 years. You don't have a lot of opportunity.
Fuck you, smart ass. That was I walked right into that bus, didn't I? I walked right into that bus.
I like how Apocalypse is though, because a lot of people will be like 23 years, just 2 women and 3, admirable, respectable, must be a good guy. Apocalypse is like, president. Hilarious. Oh, shit. I like you motherfuckers.
I didn't live 23 years in separate situations in the land of milk and honey. Let me tell you, a lot of that shit was hard work, and a lot of that shit was self-induced agony. A lot of the shit that I put myself through in those relationships. Well, let me say it right. A lot of the shit that I put us through in our relationship was caused by me on both sides. Now, like I said, men, this is what I know about being a man. And this is what I've learned in my 43 years of living. As a male humanoid, you are expected to hold yourself accountable in all things. Oh, yeah. And if you don't know, you will find out. You are expected to hold yourself accountable for all of the indiscretions, all of the bullshit, and all of the crimes, physical or financial, that you have ever done. And there is an entire system set up in place for you to take your fucking accountability. So with that being said, you should go ahead and own your shit while you have the chance of dignity before you find out you have no other choice to.
See, like me, I guess I go to an extreme. I own mine so hard that I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if my date again or not. I don't give a fuck if I tie somebody. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, for real. No.
Okay, so let me ask you, Apocalypse. Okay, like, now we on some. No. I'm gonna ask you. We on some real man shit now. Let me ask you. This is a conversation amongst us. Fuck who's watching or who's not watching. Give a fuck. The rebroadcast of this is going to be fucking hilarious, though. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you, J Wall, first. J Wall. When you were a single man, how long was it when you went through your drought of pussy? And how bad did it hurt? It's a two-part question. How long and how bad did it hurt?
How long? I would say.
When you were single, how long did you go without?
Well, this last bit of singleness I had and my exposure, I would say it was like 4 months.
Okay, so understand, listeners and motherfuckers out there, my man J-Wall is happily married, and he is his basically his ocean is running wild with waves. Now, with that being said, he has had a dry spell. He said, would you say 4 months?
4 months.
Would you say 4 months? Now let me ask you.
Yep.
Let me ask you, Apocalypse.
What?
Now, hold on. A key component I'm leaving out. I'm so sorry about this, J-Wall. Willingly.
Selfish. So you're talking about
willingly. Yeah, willingly.
On my own accord, okay. So if it was up to me to go on and get that handled, then the night that my ex drove out of the driveway, I would have very, very, very much liked to have gotten some pussy.
But that wasn't the case.
It wasn't the case. No, it was not the case. But it was up to me in my mind frame. As soon as those fucking headlights went down the road, if I had somebody to call to come over and handle that, that would have been the first thing I did. See, I fucked my boy up. I fucked my homie up.
Oh my God.
I called my homie, right? I called my homie
that was me.
that night. I called my homie in Louisville that night. We've departed since then, but no weirdo shit. Just, life's kind of, people take exits off the highway all the time. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, my homie at the time, I called him once he pulled off. And I said, hey, man, me and my old lady just split up. She took my kid and she left the house. He said, oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I mean, yeah, all right. I said, do you want to go to the bar? He said, what? I said, let's go to the bar. I'm single, bro. Let's go to the bar. Let's go get fucked up and let's smoke some weed and get drunk. He's like, I got to work on it. I said, me too, but I'm single. And you are single as well. And I say we waste not another goddamn minute. So I went out drinking and basically every night since then, up until I met the woman I'm married to now. But trust me, I wanted to jump on it. I did not want the horse to be my eyesight.
Hey, J-Wall, you're breaking up pretty bad.
Your sound is breaking up really bad.
Your audio's breaking up pretty bad, G.
Can you hear that? Okay. I think it's because my phone's dying.
Oh, that's a good reason. My Bluetooth is about to die too.
Shit.
But hey man, we're going on 3 minutes. No, we're going on 3 hours of this.
Holy shit, for real? I said watch 2 basketball games.
We're going on
well,
3 hours.
I got my phone plugged into a charger, and I'm still losing battery more than I'm gaining. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we're done with this one. Hey man, we're gonna continue because I got questions. We'll get to the single life shit. Maybe we can maybe we can do this on a kayaking trip. So, hey, J-Wall, give Sense a call. Give Sense a call because he's expecting you to call him about the trip. And me and Apocalypse got to. So let's go ahead and end this. Let's go ahead and end this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do my solo and wrap it up, guys.
All right, man. I'll holler at y'all later. You ho.
You
ho. Man, this was a long one. I made beet juice today, guys. for health purposes only. It's not the most palatable drink to have. Beet juice. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to make it taste better. But man, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you will enjoy the rebroadcast of this. It was impromptu, no real planning going on with this. I just wanted to jump back in. This is my first live stream from my apartment, from my kitchen. And as you can see, we'll be cooking more. I will be making more health drinks. I will be showing you that I make in Irks Kitchen. I'm just adding on to the things that I know how to do because I know how to do them. And hopefully you will enjoy and watch. Either way it goes, I am Irks, aka Mr. Somebody. Somebody got to say this shit. Yeah. If you didn't know, I'm a single man. Ladies.
Somebody gotta say this shit, so piss a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. But don't think them shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not your average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting. Fuck red, white, and blue. Earth they nerves like militias in the booth. Spit that word like the wisdom in the tooth. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all all, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay asleep? Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet to this motherfucker boil. There's no more talk. Through the graveyard walk. I talk for the slave from the grave.